And like people start paying attention to you again. Nick Knox lit. Nick probably think he lit. Thank you, Miss Chris. Nick
It might
probably
be a
think he
little
lit.
bit, a little bit.
You think you lit? Why do you think that? You're not lit, Nick.
Because I like to think the best of myself.
That's so the best of yourself is being lit.
Because I like to think the best of myself.
That's so the best of yourself is being lit.
Yeah, exactly. No. You know, that don't really make sense. But yeah, let's roll with it.
You're not lit. Serve ain't shit. And QB a damn trick. Drop Vicky, she not lit. Hater. And that's it. I'm so lit. I don't know. It just feels really good to be this lit. I don't know. Good night, Miss Press. Get some rest.
I mean, Observant said he's more lit than you earlier.
No, Observing is still in Lululand.
Nick, did you tell Vicky how you were begging day one to get in the box?
Yeah, and Bree Zaza's live. I heard about you. And Bree Zaza.
No, I'm talking about tonight in this live.
Oh, what? What happened? Thank you, honey baby. What happened?
Okay, that's what we doing here. All right.
Is that not what happened, Nick?
I only asked twice.
Ooh.
I think twice is begging.
No, actually, I didn't even ask twice. I asked once, and then she said, say I bring a little bit to the show again, and then I said, you bring a little bit to the show.
But you are begging because you just asked her again. You just mentioned it, but you have begged now. It's an official beg.
Oh, I'm not even asking her to come up right now.
No, you just said she got other pages. As soon as you see her in the chat, you was like, yeah, she got a page.
I said she's scared to come up.
You were dry
scared
begging.
to come up. She pulling a back.
And you're pulling the backs. Dry bagging. You're pulling the backs.
Dry bagging. I didn't even ask for no money.
You dry begging for her to get in the box.
Oh, I mean,
yeah, trying to be shady about her account not being blocked. Yeah, you want her in the box. Yeah, come on now.
You know, it is what it is.
All the begging going on today. What's happening with the universe?
I'm just saying, I know I'm more lit than she is. That's for sure. Always will be.
No, I'm lit. I'm the only.
Will be.
I'm the only. No. Me and her, we're lit. You're just Nick. Okay, just stay with Nick. And observance, just stay observant. You're not Liddy. Listen, I am the Liddy God. You gotta come to me first. I know, right? All the begging, Vicky begging it to be lit. Damn, I know you felt language arts, English. I know you felt American. I know you felt everything. I know you felt. Why you be begging so much, Nate?
Okay, this is what we're doing here. All right. Maybe I just need to take a break like Andrew.
What do you think about him being back? Do you feel like it's competition?
Take a break like Andrew.
What do you think about him being back? Do you feel like it's competition?
Not really.
You heard Andrew. He said he's not going to go live all the time. So you might be safe every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. You heard Andrew. He said he's not gonna go live all the time, so you might be safe every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll figure something out.
What are you gonna do if Bex goes to Andrews?
Oh. Oh.
What
I'm
if you?
gonna be saying a lot of shit I've been keeping in, that's for sure.
So you're going to expose her because she left you? She left you? You're
I'm
going
just
to.
saying if she goes over to Andrews, right? Like she can go wherever she wants. But if she goes over to Andrews after everything she said, then we're gonna talk about some hypocrisy.
So in order to do that, that would mean you would have to do what?
Wait, what?
In order to discuss the hypocrisy, that would mean you have to do what? Like, what would you have to do in order to have that conversation with her? What would you have to release?
I can't release that information.
That conversation with her. What would you have to release?
I can't release that information.
So, but you can release it if and when she goes to Andrew's live to co-host him instead of you.
I can't release that information.
So, but you can release it if and when she goes to Andrew's live to co-host him instead of you.
Yeah. Yep.
So you're waiting. It's in your back pocket.
Yeah, just like I kept the Andrews father thing in my back pocket until he wished harm upon my children.
What you got on me, and Nick?
On you?
Yeah. What if I drag you tomorrow? Like, what do you have? I'm curious.
Probably nothing.
You're just gonna say that now, just like you won't tell me what you have on Bex.
No, I mean, I don't know. Everything people have said about you before.
That's basic though. That's not really. That's you gotta really have something. Are you sitting back, recording, listening, and hating, Nick?
Oh, wow. No, I don't. Oh, well, I guess I am. Yeah, I guess I kind of am because TikTok's recording this right now through my account. I'm definitely listening, and I'm definitely hating.
You hated him. I see. Day one, you might be right about something here. Call it out.
Asked a guy named Carnage for laughing.
So what's happening?
I don't know why I had to do that. That's why the Bible, the good book says, spare the rod. Her mother's not here.
Never mind. We're not listening.
Well, I think maybe because
Let's see if he drops BGB for the one.
with a closed foot.
I have a question. So what did you say to talk about? Was that like, what are those little signs that look like?
If she gets in the box.
It was like a finger.
Oh, she said, Siren, Nick said you was gonna dox me.
Did you say a finger to the butt? To the
No. Look at the little tacos. Look at it. It's like, oh my god.
You said Siren was gonna dox her?
See what it
No,
is.
I said they've doxed people for less, and you called Taco's kids bastards. So watch out.
Okay.
Did you guys see what she wrote? Nick is telling that one is that Siren is toxic. He's lying.
Why are we doing that shit with the fuck?
He's lying, day one.
Yeah, that's fucked up. It's not happening. Come on.
That's what it says on her breasts.
I mean, are we gonna sit here and pretend like they haven't doxed people for less?
Oh no, that's facts. You didn't lie. I just didn't know what you said. I wasn't listening. I'm sorry. But you didn't lie.
It's real simple. Look, this is too logical when you do common sense. Americans is I know you don't want to talk about
She said, Siren, he said you said that last night.
Americans are living yeah, Americans. America.
Why is she over there lying on me?
I don't know, Nick. I don't know. It's like she is reversing it on you. She's pulling a Uno reverse on your ass.
Oh, okay. Miss Carmen, you see what she's doing to me over there, Day
She's
One?
pulling a Uno
Lying
reverse
on
on your ass, Nick.
Listen, where is my tether? Where is my tether niece at? I can't say too much.
She said she'd be right back.
Oh shit! See, you trying to get me in trouble? See, Nick, that's that shit you be doing. You been around.
No, remember Vicky said you was allowed here, just not Andrews.
Oh God, fuck Andrew and shit. Andrew on that bullshit. I just wanted to know was I wrong, Yanti, for asking them were they having a clans meeting or any Negroes allowed? Where's October?
Go ask again.
Where's October? Okay, I'm going to. Where's October? Okay, I'm about to go.
Go, hurry up, go.
I'm right here, Auntie. I'm here.
Why it's an open box? Go, girl, go.
Wait, she's sneaking over to Andrews?
Yeah. Go ahead, stream. She just came in alive.
Facts.
You hear me? That's what it is. She's so miserable that she wants to hear people being miserable so she can feel better. Does she still living that trailer? I don't know, man. Like, I feel bad for Brooks. You know, she's my friend. You know what I mean? But like, she's definitely like in a bubble of misery. You know, she's lost in the sauce.
Oh, we can't bring up anyone
This
when.
is rough.
Okay, so.
Oh, damn. He needs to
we can't
get off
bring up anyone right
pause.
Oh, all right, so let's talk.
My birthday.
Yeah.
Brought it upon her. Hold on a minute, you guys. Can you guys tap the screen share the live? Give the host and the panel, please.
Yeah, but we can't bring up anyone. We can't bring up anyone.
10K by
Oh, yeah,
now. Tap. Thank you.
So what you think about, right, like these Negroes crossing the border, right, and then what they do is, like, you know, they could be rapists and shit. Do you support letting rapists across our borders?
There she is.
This is not a conversation that needs to be had.
All right, so let's talk about something else. What about what's that shit called?
Come on, Carmen Center.
Let me see.
I'm sorry. You would.
Let's go.
Hey, everybody.
Oh, who's this?
I love my people.
Hello.
But is Taco Bell's up here? Because I know she's having a smarty watsy meeting. Are any Negroes allowed?
No, listen, we're not doing that again.
Okay, I'm gonna drop because I know no Negroes are allowed. Thank you, Kat.
Right.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure no niggas are allowed.
Come on, girl. What the fuck? What the fuck?
That's not true.
Like, that's so messed up. Like, come on, Carmen. Stop it, girl. Come on. Ridiculous.
Wait a minute, I'm black. What the
I
hell?
know, right? Like, what the hell?
Let her up, bro. Let her up. You know, she wants me.
Something wrong with you, man.
Nobody tell on Miss Carmen.
Y'all better not tell on me if Vicky pop up in here like motherfucking damn Candyman. I'm not fucking with y'all no more. Listen, I know they like, oh shit. Listen, I used to do that shit to my in-laws, and they used to be like, oh shit, Karen, what the fuck? Why the fuck do you always gotta go race? I'll be right back. Where's Vicky at? October, how am I doing? Am I doing okay? I'll be right back.
You're doing well. Oh, sorry, she left. Oh my God. I just want to say to Miss Carmen, I always loved you and support you. So go ahead, Auntie. Do your thing.
Are you listening to BGB right now? Oh, you're lucky.
Ooh, Apple Me said, girl, you got doxxed already? Ooh.
Wait, why? Is there something in gloves off?
I don't know. Apple Me, you know something we don't? Let's see, girl. Who is feminism for all?
I'm assuming if I had to guess, I would say Ligma.
Oh, yeah, it does say King Ligma in the thing. I didn't see that in his profile. Okay. All right, smart ass.
BGB just called Carmen unhinged.
October,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Well, I did fell asleep, but now I'm woke.
Okay. Oh, Bold and Spicy Live.
What do you mean spicy?
The girl Spicy?
Oh, I thought you meant like he's doing a spicy live, like he's like.
Oh, hell no. Ew. Ugh.
Well, let Bo tell it, baby. He was a stripper in Las Vegas.
Vicky talking about I just left Spicy.
Yeah, because she loves Spicy. He came over here. Somebody tried to snitch on Carmen, but they was lying on Carmen because Carmen didn't do nothing.
Yeah, it was the one trying to lie on Carmen because she mad at Carmen because she didn't get to send her over what Carmen said.
The one just sending Vicky on a scavenger hunt for no reason. just sending her on a scavenger hunt for no fucking reason. That's so shame.
Right, she's just lying on everybody, lying on Miss Carmen. Now then she was over there lying on me to Siren. It's like, what's with all the lying? I don't get it.
Yeah, Carmen ain't doing nothing wrong.
I came back over here. Why is the one lying on me?
But you need to chew that food in your mouth. I know that much.
I'm only doing that because I know
No, you need to chew that food in your mouth, Carmen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wasn't that funny, y'all? I love doing white people like that, especially white people who have unpacked. And when you say shit that did you hear the motherfucker? Oh my God, fucking shit, Carmen. Well, stop lying on me. Don't be trying to get me in trouble with Vicky and my sister. And it's so good. They got fish nibblers. I got breakfast sandwiches. I got what is that called? The crabs? No, it ain't crabs. What is that chewy good shit? What was that? What is this called? What the fuck is this called? Clams. God. God. Nick, you know White Castle's got the best clams. You know they do. And Nick, you know they got the best.
Carmen, stop all that smacking. Like, for real. You doing too much. Like, I don't give a fuck. Stop smacking.
Yes, ma'am.
Mute.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
No, because I'm scared to eat seafood from a fast food restaurant.
Clams at fucking White Castles is good.
He act like he don't know nothing, but I know.
This man stay in the fucking D. Eating some clams. He's stopping at White Castle. Nick playing
Miss
with y'all.
Carmen, you go to the one on 8 and Gratiot?
See, that's that bullshit. Listen, y'all. Listen, I bet you Nick got a little swag to his ass. I need to talk to his wife. See, he playing in y'all motherfucking face. Like, him and Belinda, they white, but in the D, they ain't. You know what I'm saying? They still represent white people, but they got a little swag to themselves. He playing in y'all motherfucking face. This motherfucker said 8 Mile in fucking Gratiot. Okay, we gotta adjourn this shit. I gotta videotape it so the people on the internet can know that you're playing in their fucking face. That's why you fucking vibe with us so much, because you're around so many black people.
They say Andrew going that bowl, Nick.
Oh, I'm on my way over there. On a Klans meeting, if he's doing that, should we address it, October?
Okay, and since why do you every time you say her name, you're focused in the room?
Andrew, October, are they having a Klans meeting? Should we address it? October.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
All right, because that's the only reason why they're doing it, because they don't get us all in a group, because Taco Bell can't handle y'all in a group, right? So it's got to be an individual thing. I'm on my way over there because I want to go to this meeting.
Thank you, Dewan.
Okay, girl.
Who and who? Tacos, I want to know why tacos and them don't like each other. Oh, please, isn't it obvious? Stop it. Really, Andrew, this is a hard one. I've been gone so week. I haven't been here. She's trolling.
Breathe, Nick, breathe.
Oh, I know I hit that a little too hard.
No, that's fine, man. Oh, hell. Here go August. She's been in the air all day, flag and a cookie. August, are you on the ground or in the shower? The fuck?
Oh, are you trying to flirt with him? Finding out if he's in the shower or not?
No, because he showers on TikTok. Are you new? What's his dog?
Next, you're going to be asking for feet pics.
I've never seen. This energy that Ethy has since Andrew's been back is like, wow, it's like a fucking energy field.
Sober energy. This is what you're feeling.
I mean, I've never seen this Ethy so upbeat since Andrew's been back. Damn it. Well, and he's happy and fucking cheering over Bex.
And like Bex ultimately, like what happened to Bex is ultimately what we knew was gonna happen there. Can I tell you the story of Icarus?
Somewhat.
Flew too close to the sun.
Okay, that's a bad, like, they have to be able to get off the ground. Movement is required. The Icarus story.
Oh,
especially if you like it.
Not a fat.
Why?
Not a fat joke.
Not a fast. This is fucking speckle. Listen. Why do you allow your moms to do this to people, Andrew?
What were you talking about?
Wait, what are they doing?
Jeez, if I get another.
Frankly, like none of us are. Come on, Bold, stop.
Well, you and Kevin are cool now, it looks like, right?
Are you asking me or telling me? I don't know.
Well, he gifted you, like, all the, like, you have...
Well, everybody gives an adversary on here. I see.
I think he's, like, trying to bury the hatchet.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold the $56 gift.
I got
Carmen?
I gotta make room for Carmen in August. Sassy, I'm gonna rotate you out.
No, because Carmen is in trouble already. We don't want to get her in more trouble.
Let me just get up.
Person. She doesn't be bossed around by a youngin.
Nobody's trying to boss her around. They're just trying to keep her honest, that's all. October, I did see October, so you tell the story, okay?
Oh, you're looking for the best interest. Thank you, Andrew. I love you, Andy. I love you. I have a question to ask. Now, Kat, you've been making me laugh too hard. You got to stop doing this shit, Kat, because you remind me of my in-laws, and you got to stop doing that.
I'm gonna do it. Come on, girl. Oh, you know what?
My husband, I'm gonna put up a picture, y'all. I'll make y'all see this shit. I'm about to make tacos real motherfucker, man. I'll be right back. Wait a minute. Honey, I gotta do it. Stop it. I wanna do it. Hold up, y'all. I'll be right back. This gonna make tacos real mad. Now, when you wanna know if a mother...
Come on, girl. Stop.
Like, come on. I'm slow. Damn it. No.
Well, it's adorable. Manny's adorable, actually. I like it.
Well, who is that? Who is that in that picture?
That was me with like an AI thing.
Boy, it's gonna be funny to know. Now, everybody ain't gonna find this shit funny, but it's the mirror to me, okay? I'm just saying it's the mirror. Oh, goddamn, honey, I'm gonna do it.
I mean, yeah, I think God might be stopping you.
What's the freak? No. Look at that shit, Taco Bell, Taco.
In your face, tacos, in your face.
Let's end racism at its finest, please. Let's not have any more clans meetings. You see that? So Kat reminds me, when I'm crossing the line, I have white in-laws, right? So when I call them out on their racism or their bigotry, that's what Kat reminds me of.
Honey, I'm sorry. Come on, girl. Stop. Like, that's
I know. You was like, oh shit, fuck Carmen, god damn it, shit.
So my in-laws do that same shit. You see that man, you see him, look at my boogie woogie, look at my baby, look at my chicka woogie woo woo. Look at that fine black bitch. Look at my boogie woogie woogie woogie. That means you throw up Taco Bill. You can't have any more class meetings over here, Taco Bill.
No, but she's not doing that, Carmen. Like, that's what the news is.
Stop saying that, Cat. Stop saying that, Cat. Now, you know, you see my white husband, you see me. That means I know that, Cat. But you're trying. Oh, yeah, you're not fucking feeling my feelings. I feel so bad. You don't feel my feelings and understanding what I'm going through having a white husband and a white bitch like Taco Bell who is a black mother.
Asshole. I'm a black mother.
I'm not. It's calling me an asshole. I've been nice to you. You see that?
No, honey, I'm a black mother. So that's what.
Oh my God, I feel so fucking. I feel lower than peace.
Black mothers.
I'm not cat. I'm just saying that this is not your fight, and you're fighting it for Tacos. Tacos is fucking racist.
Oh,
she's racist.
She's not. You don't know her.
She is. Oh, you're gonna tell me I've been doing Tacos long.
You don't.
It's okay, Cat.
No, you don't.
I'm used to people defend. You know what? It took my husband a long time to realize. You know what? My husband, who I've been with for 25 years, it took him a long time to know that people didn't like his black grandchildren.
You never know her.
My husband found out that people didn't like his black children, his stepchildren. White people didn't like his black. They were upset about this. I'm living it. And what you just said, oh my God, I feel so fucking damn trapped on by white women who are fucking coming after me. And I'm telling my husband, baby, don't I live this shit every fucking day, babe. You hear this woman? She's now telling me that I can't have feelings, babe. Babe, can you please say something? Because I'm a black woman and I can't say anything to this white woman. I like Cat and I don't know why she's coming for me. She's dismissing that I'm being disrespected by white people that don't like interracial relationships. I'm married to you, baby. Oh my God, the racism is so fucking real. Oh my God. Hey,
lay down. Lay the fuck
I'm just
down.
saying, honey, I'm just saying. My husband had to realize he used to say that. Cat.
You're being an asshole. No,
Cat. You don't like black women. Cat, I thought you really liked you. I really thought that you liked that black women. And you really come to me. I wasn't talking about that. I was talking to Tacos. And this is what I was telling my husband. I didn't say anything to you. And what's sad is that this makes people angry. And that's why I was saying it was a Klans meeting, because white people don't want to unpack, right? They don't want to fucking unpack. But that's why I put that picture up. And I'm saying that I know when white people are having a fucking vigilante meeting and when they're doing the way Cat just came at me, y'all. She's part of the fucking problem.
Miss Carmen, we're
Yes, Anthony. My husband said, yes, you are. If blacks can't be allowed. I'm just saying.
You weren't allowed.
You listen, Ari. Listen, you don't have to. It's how you're making. Did you see how she just came for me and I'm being just a soft, gentle black woman who's not being aggressive with a white husband?
Absolutely.
Listen, I'm not crying racism.
Yes,
you don't have no empathy for me. It's me, a black woman.
I do.
You know why you don't?
You and I have talked about where you live.
Oh my God! Does this bother you? Does this bother you? This is absolutely no reason.
I don't
Oh my God! Oh my God! Andy, I'm just saying that I'm a black woman and I'm being dragged by white women. And I'm crying and I can't have any emotions as a black woman. What is going on?
I learned the Twilight Zone. Cat, get back up here.
Oh my God, I'm gonna drop because racism is real and I'm gonna let y'all have your
racism is.
And Cat, you can be above me. You can be.
I just want to make a quick announcement.
Y'all, she is showing a picture of her and her
TMZ is now
husband.
covering what happened to Rizzy. The police are now investigating her unalivement because fans alleged suicide from bullying and being told to do it. So, yeah. People are working on the back end.
Oh wow, it really makes you wonder, like, what you say to people, if it affects them or not.
Exactly, especially when you're egging the person on to do it in their life.
Oh.
It's terrible. What it is just a waste of life, you know? It's a shame.
Siren girl, shut your ass up.
And I'm experiencing now October.
Girl, we been knew that shit. Shut your ass up, Siren girl. You would be a country so fucking bad that you inserted yourself into a situation that had nothing to do with you.
Everybody
You're weird,
involved gets put in jail and is charged.
Oh, I'm talking about Rizzy, the woman that unalived herself off her live.
Oh, I haven't heard anything about it.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I hope every person that was involved gets charged.
Absolutely.
Well, include Siren because she has the video in her possession, so she's part of the investigation. Right, Ms.
Is that what
Carmen?
that means? Is that what that means?
Yeah, I don't have that. I would never have that information.
All I said was that I was sent the video. That's literally all I told you.
I'm not going to have that. That's horrible to have that type of video on your phone. But,
Right. That's why it's not in my
That's
phone.
nasty. Even
Girl, you contradicting yo. Just shut up.
Huh?
That girl, you keep telling like
Them motherfuckers is unhinged.
What was the lie?
I hope other people
that someone really cares about the situation to the point where they're gonna contact you, a random ass bitch, when people have reported all of this. Bitch, them hoes, the police been had it, you dummy. What do they need you for? What do they need you for?
Why don't you ask them?
Like, why are you asking, talking about like, what the family of the contact me and therefore the girl, shut up. It was a public live stream, you weirdo. It was a public live stream, you weirdo. So why would they need?
I never said the family called.
Yeah, you black bitch. Yeah, it's okay, Siren. You know you're weird. Oh, nobody agrees with you because you're a weirdo. Yeah.
Okay, well, have fun with your little narrative.
It's not a narrative. It's what weird listening to what you were saying.
It's a narrative.
It's not a narrative. You're weird. You're just weird. What type of weird ass bitch would have someone's video? Like, I can't even. I'm not even gonna describe the video because that's how this.
Do you not tell people to unalive?
Yeah, I want you to do it. Not nobody else.
Or do you not do that? Because that makes you just as bad as the people that caused this shit to happen.
You saying I caused it?
What are you telling me that you saw the
I
video?
don't know the girl. Why would I? You said I caused it. Can you show proof of that?
I said you're the same.
No, bitch. I said show proof of that because you try to correlate the two. So Trump.
I said you're.
I dare you show proof of it. Please show. I didn't.
Are you dumb?
Well, you're the one that compared me to other people that I wasn't there involved.
Well, your problem is you don't start fucking flapping your goddamn dick suckers.
Maybe if you could shut the fuck up, you nasty ass bitch. That's why you look like a demonic
No,
type.
stop fucking running your goddamn dick suckers and listen.
Yeah, this account's gonna get reported too.
I said you're just as bad as the people that caused that shit to fucking happen to her.
Nick, please.
They can unalive themselves.
What?
It's not gonna get reported. Just have faith.
I fucking said Shauna Ryan.
What whole ass fucking narrative about that? You have a problem, October. Get some fucking therapy. Get some help.
She should take her own meds.
Bitch, you got
We can hear what you're mumbling, Nick, by the way.
On your fucking phone, you fucking trifling ass whore. You dumbass.
Yeah, that's hard.
What the fuck you talking about, dummy?
That's why I don't like streaming.
Have you seen my phone again, stupid? Have you seen it? How do you think I fucking obtained such said fucking video, huh? How do you think I got it? Because somebody sent it to me, stupid.
Because you
God,
asked for it.
Retarded bitch, you just said you had on your fucking phone, retarded asshole. Dumbass.
Oh, don't do all that. Oh,
shut up, you said retarded. That's just like your fucking daughter, bitch. You're retarded.
No. Okay, you gotta mute, drop something.
No,
do something.
no. Fuck.
Oh my gosh. Nick is funny as fuck. He said, oh no, no, no.
Somebody sent it to her in an email.
She didn't say a name. Baby has it right. What I said is somebody sent it to me.
Let me say this one last time since you slow
manners. You don't know how to fucking act civilly or how to fucking behave properly in a social fucking setting. What I said is somebody sent me the video to give to the family. Is what I said. You fucking idiot.
Alright, guys. Let's tone it down.
So I do agree.
You're a dumbass liar. You're a liar whore. You fucking said earlier you had the fucking video, dummy, and that you got it from somebody else, you dummy. So clearly, you have the dumb video, bitch. You have the video. What are you clicking? You have the video, Siren.
If it's in my email, obviously I have it.
You have the video because you're disgusting, Siren. No one gives a two shits about you, bitch. No one's thought about you, bitch. You want to bring it up because you're still important, bitch. You're disgusting, Siren. You actually are a disgusting person, Siren, and I hope and pray your daughter becomes better than you.
This coming from people that were fucking making fun of Andrew's fucking unalive dad, right? This coming from you? The fucking stomach fucking TikTok?
Sorry, no, I do agree. You should delete it. But
I don't
that's
have
just
it in my phone. It's in my email.
Still
I'm not even going to answer that. Go ahead, show it right now, dummy. Go ahead, show it. No, yeah, exactly. There ain't no fucking proof, bitch. Lie again, Siren. Lie again.
You associate yourself with people that do.
Siren, you show proof of everything else. Show that particular proof right there when I talk about his dad. I dare you. Show it. I gave you full consent, bitch. Full consent. Show any type of screenshot that I talk about his dad. Go ahead, I dare you. Go ahead, show it right now where I make fun of his dad. Go ahead. Go ahead, show proof. Show proof. You made a claim. Show it.
Okay,
show it. Show it, baby. Show it. Show it where I talk about his dad. Show it. Show it. Show it. Show it, Siren. Oh wait, you don't have it. So stop lying. Yeah, deflect, bitch. Yeah.
Well, October sits here and stupidly fucking.
You're going to that. You look stupid. Show the proof, Siren. Wait, Siren, you got so much proof of everything else. Go ahead, do it. Show it. Show where I made fun of his dad. I dare you. Because I know who did it. Wasn't me, bitch. I kept my mouth closed. Go. Show proof.
Yeah, I didn't hear October saying.
Yeah, lie again, Siren.
But Siren, didn't you ask for it in my live yesterday? Didn't you say if anybody has the video, send it to me? And then kind of like laughed?
Nobody is contacting you about anything about the situation, Siren. Stop lying. You want to involve yourself?
You want to fucking loser that fucking contacts people's families to send nude photos of them to their fucking family. You contact the rest of my fucking friends' families. You contact people that you don't even fucking know to fucking spread shit about us, right? You do despicable, disgusting shit. Are we forgetting how you guys made fun of fucking Trey's unalive family member? Or Taco's unalive family member? How the fuck are you just having amnesia all of a sudden in October? All the disgusting ass shit that you did. Making fucking photos of a dude's fucking wife being fucked by black men? You're fucking disgusting. There's something wrong in your mind, bitch. Go deal with your own fucking problems where you try to fucking point fingers and make up fucking lies about everybody else.
You have a suicide video on your fucking phone, bitch. So demonic you are, bitch. What the fuck you talking about? Anything you tell me, bitch, is a flexing, home. That's where you can't show.
Bitch, you think you're winning because you come up here and scream over top of everybody else over? You think you're winning because you sit there and repeat yourself like a fucking idiot? Like your fucking brain's just gone to mush and that's all you can do? Is just repeat the same goddamn fucking sentences all day? You don't win shit, bitch. You're weak as fuck. I've never met somebody weaker than you.
That's why you can't show proof of me talking about his dad, right? You can't show proof of that, right? Yeah, stop deflecting.
I'm not showing you anything of this
proof because you're an
all you do is
you're a liar. Show the email, bitch. Show where someone contacts you, ho. You love showing them ass proof. Go ahead, show I dare you, bitch. I dare you. Show it. Show it.
No, I don't have
you want to show you want to look at someone's suicide video because you're demonic, bitch.
Oh my
you're
god.
Sick.
Yes. How the fuck
you're sick as fuck.
Oh my gosh.
This is what you guys fucking do as a fucking group. You create fucking narratives about people and you run with them.
Everyone has action.
The same type of shit that got that woman unalived. Because of this shit right here.
Stop.
I just have a question. Weren't you asking people for the video in my live yesterday, and people were like, "Why do you want that?"
Like,
Excuse me?
youngsters, dude. The whole confused, like, but didn't I tell you my name's Bigot?
Yeah, show me where the fuck I was asking for that video.
Well, Siren, who sent it to you?
I'm not saying.
Is it
That's why
like,
they,
is it
I don't even know who the person is.
but then why couldn't you say, like, if
Because they didn't want to get involved with this mess because they're afraid of the people on Messy Talk.
is it somebody we all know?
No, I don't even know who the fuck this person is.
Then how do you know they were really close with Rizzy?
I'm just going off of what they told me.
So you have no clue.
Can you tell your Dollar Tree whores to stop kicking and muting people?
Can you be a civil person and come
Shut up,
in here?
bitch. I wasn't talking to you.
I don't give two shits, motherfucker.
Did not heard. I was talking to Andrew. I'll let you know when to
Oh,
speak.
did somebody have a problem with women that can speak for themselves, that don't need
No,
a
I
man
have
to
a
speak
problem
for them?
with rude women that interrupt when other people are talking.
Let's let October up.
Andrew, you gotta answer for that? Can you just let these...
Like I said before, Siren, nobody sent you the video. You're sick. I'm talking. Thank you.
I don't
You shut up.
give two shits.
Yeah, you should give two shits, ho. Shut up, bitch. Anyways, like I fucking said, Siren, you're disgusting as whore. Bitch, nobody sent you a video. Keep talking, bitch, because you look stupid. You stop your fucking mouth, bitch, and try to go find a video. You're disgusting, bitch. I don't give a fuck. I'm my mama, bitch. Shut up. You look stupid.
Can you prove that though? Are you in
a woman,
Are you in my email?
Like I fucking said, Siren, you look so dumb. You look dumb, bitch.
I'm the one that looks dumb, but yet you sit up here and fucking lie everybody.
You look dumb. Show me proof. Show people proof that I talk about
I
you.
don't have to. That's the beauty of it.
No, you don't have to because you don't have it. That's the.
I owe you nothing.
You don't have the proof. That's the retarded ass talking point you keep bringing up, bitch. You don't have it. You don't have it.
You can go with my.
Well,
You can go.
I didn't say that, but I will say I didn't hear October say anything, so.
Yeah, I'm you disgusting ass whore. Yeah, you're a whore, Siren. I don't give a fuck. You're a lying ass, skank ass whore. Just like your fucking bloodline is, bitch. So like I fucking said, stay out of people's lives, bitch. No matter what you say, bitch, you cannot.
You think it matters to me what the fuck you think, October? You're scum.
I don't know. Bookish. You're walking in the middle of a conversation.
I don't care too much.
Fucked up, Andrew.
These women
Oh
should
wow, I lost guess.
be
Guess
seen or
that
heard
says.
or out of the house and
Yeah,
just stay home
that
and take
sucks.
care of them.
I don't know. I'm just gonna go troll people in Andrew's live.
Anyways, like I
Unless you guys want me to go on my other one, but with the way they are talking over there, we might lose another one. Actually, you know what?
And it's weird. And it's
I
weird,
could go
girl.
live on.
I don't know what to tell you, bitch. You're weird. You're a weird.
Yeah, alright.
You are the black sheep of
I
your
don't
family.
know. I'll go on long lost father.
Trying to make an
No,
implication like if
I'm
they
just saying that
actually
we've
do
never
a
taxed the
much higher
rich.
contribution, but then when you look at the percentage wise, yeah, of course, money off the fact that they get people to depend on their product half the times.
No, but you just, hold on. But Meta, you just said
Look
you
at
just
T-Mobile.
said that. You said that out of 35%, people weren't taking income, right? Meaning they were paying no taxes, if any, when it was a higher percentage. When it's lower now, people are actually taking income, and actually they said the only way you could tax the rich is giving them a tax break.
Wrong. Getting rid of loopholes.
You literally said that, bro.
I didn't know. No. Juan said that.
They weren't taking income, right? No, you said that at 35%, they weren't taking income, right?
Dude, they weren't taking income.
They weren't taking income. Now they are because it's a
they
more
weren't
fair
taking personal
rate.
income, and we need to get
Does
rid of
anybody
the
else
actual
want to change
loophole.
the
So the
topic?
percentage
Oh
itself,
my God.
if I were to tell you to raise it to 28%, it doesn't fucking matter.
Okay. I agree with you. Let's get rid of tax loopholes. I agree with you. Who's going to do it? Democrats?
Dude, I will take 40% of something. Understand this fucking. Understand this logic. Nobody gets 100% perfection. That doesn't exist.
Now you're coping, bro.
No, I never said we would get 100% of anything.
Surplus.
But this is what Republicans are offering.
Topic?
Yeah, Republicans are offering 100% of nothing. Okay, but at least Democrats, we can get 40% of something.
Under Republicans, we're collecting more, and again, even though it's a lesser rate. Even though it's a lesser rate, percentage-wise, we're collecting more revenue from the 1%, the rich, the corporations. Yes or no?
What are you talking about? What date?
Are we right now under after the TCJA and then now the Big Beautiful Bill extended it? Are we not collecting more revenue dollar-wise, not percentage-wise, dollar-wise?
I'm gonna say no based on the fact that
How are we getting?
Hold on, bro. You gotta
God.
let
Now
people answer. I'm gonna tell you no.
That's
based
disingenuous,
on
bro.
I'm gonna tell you no based on the fact
based
that
on inflation.
Yo, you need to listen. You want to listen?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna say no based on the fact that 2025 is retroactive to the Big Beautiful Bill, along with 2026, where they're gonna be able to take advantage of all the damn extra fucking abilities like salt stacks and all these other loopholes where it's going to reduce that amount.
Again, are we going to see?
Move from this topic. It's going very circular.
Okay. Do you think moving forward, are we going to be collecting more or less dollar-wise?
Less, because it's retroactive,
less?
bro.
Oh, we'll
it's
see
retroactive.
Then. All right, we'll see. We'll see what happens in 2026.
Retroactive.
As of right now, corporations have been paying more in income taxes than ever before in the history of the United States. That is a fact. That is a fact. Bro.
Let's go over it because you always seem to skew.
That is a fact. It's not. It's not skewed. You look at the revenue.
Even if it's true, why? Because the amounts of money are higher than ever. Like we've printed so much freaking money. Maybe you're right on that one. Maybe we are getting more freaking money. They're paying more, but that's because there's more money out there in general.
Because they're taking income. My body, look, they're taking more income now. That's why they're paying those taxes, even though it's a lesser rate. See, by pointing out the effective tax rate does not negate the fact that they're still paying more, and we're getting more revenue from these corporations where it was 35%. People were not taking income, thus we weren't getting shit. Just by trying to tax the rich more, the rich is like, no, fuck that shit. I'm going to take advantage of loopholes.
Americans for Tax Fairness. This is February 7, 2024, and I have to find more recent. This is just me fucking spitballing. Right now, big corporations pay little taxes last year. This is from February 7, 2024. New data reveals 5 huge firms, GE, GM, Meta, Tesla, T-Mobile, paid super low rates or even got refunds despite billions in profits. What are we talking about?
Yeah, this is where I can stand next to you guys. This is where I could agree with you guys.
Bring up your source. This is one of many that I can bring up.
It's the Fed of St. Louis.
Bro, let's keep reading. You want to keep reading?
Bring it up, bro. My source is the Louis Fed.
Johnny,
all right, let me bring it up.
Stop gaslighting me. Bring it up.
I'm bringing it up right now.
Golly, man. You think I'm freaking going to fall for this shit?
2 dropped, 2 left.
Oh, I don't know.
Essex. This is going very circular.
Circular?
It's not circular. I'm here. I have the chart right here.
I'm just saying,
I'm sure you guys know who Fred is, right? The Louis Fred?
Yeah, I know what the Fred is. Yeah, I know what it is. Yeah.
Okay. So, here, let me turn my camera on. 1 second. There we go. Flip this over.
Uh-huh.
Boom. There you go. All right. Excuse me. So, you see that big jump
okay.
right
So
there?
Fred, tell me what I need to find, so then I can go ahead and look.
This is the... So my source is the U.S. Bureau of Economics Analysis by Fred, which is the St. Louis Fred. That tracks...
Bro, what is the title, bro?
It tracks the federal government tax receipts on
corporations. Okay.
Corporations, yes. Income. It's our income, what we get from corporations, right? So if you can see right here.
Hold on. Let me read the title, and I'm going to read it with you, bro. Hold on. Because you keep waving your phone up and down too much. Okay? Federal income. I don't want you to herniate your arm, okay?
Yeah, so
Can
here,
you
let
put
me
it
show
just
you
on
something.
can you put it on the armrest, Johnny? So the phone's more stable?
Yeah, you're right. Let me see if I could. Okay, there. Can you guys see? Okay, so this is the federal tax receipts on corporations.
Okay, federal tax receipts on corporations. Okay, give me a
Yeah. So this is the Fred, right? This is what tracks our income from corporate taxes, right? So if you look right now, you see that big jump right here, this chart right here? This is right after the TCJA. Once it passed, corporations started showing income. Guess what? They started paying way more
Okay, so
taxes.
this goes up to, let's see.
Right here, look at that. That jump right there.
Okay, so this goes up to 2024. Do we agree on that? Or that's what I'm showing there?
Well, yeah, because 2025 is not done yet.
Okay, so fair. I just want to make sure. So the actual, okay, so basically the source that I sent you was February 7, 2024. What did it say?
What was that again? What did you say?
The article that I brought up to you was sourced, and it was in, hold on, let me give you the exact, hold on, where the fuck did I,
I'm just saying, look at this, bro. Look, you can see by the years.
But you have to look at multiple sources
2020,
because you have to look at the
2021,
underlying
2022,
situation. Yes,
2023.
I understand what you're saying, but at the same time, this is also taking into account inflation along with the fact that they're just moving more money. Bro, you can, I'm gonna,
now
you
you're
need to
coping,
listen
bro.
for
You're
a second, bro.
coping.
You run a business, right?
No, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, that's literally what my body was saying. Like, dude, you run a business, right?
Yes.
Okay, so if you have like, you know what they call cash flow, right?
Yeah, okay, what about it?
Okay, so when it comes to cash flow, so if I have an item back in 2010 that I used to sell for $10, right? And basically I was out of $10, I was profiting like $7 out of the $10, right?
Okay.
Then with inflation, that item that I used to get for $3 now today is $10. And in order for me to make the same profit, I have to sell it for 17. Am I still making the same profit?
I mean, percentage depends. Depends on how you look at it.
I am. I'm raising it the same $7, but at the same time, I'm moving more money and accumulating more money, which goes into more taxes, but it's because I'm basically cash flowing more money.
Yeah, but don't you think these corporations could have actually just maybe not decided to, use tax credits and loopholes and not pay those taxes and not take income? They could have done it, right? But they could have done it, right? Why didn't they do it?
Can you bring it back up, Johnny?
How come the corporations are not doing what they've done before under the higher tax rates? They could have. These corporations that you showed that were paying 2-3% or whatever.
Oh my God!
Right?
Come on, bro.
Why are they taking? Why are they taking income? Why are they taking income?
Hold on, let me bring it up again. Hold on.
Here, you're ready to bring it back up?
Yeah, here you go, buddy. Here.
Go ahead. Let me pick it up.
Dude, look at the date. February 7th.
Oh, that's an article. Show me an actual chart.
Hold on.
Show me an article.
No. Hold on. You need to look at the underlying details, and then you can confirm this. New data reveals shows huge firms, GE, GM, Meta, Tesla, T-Mobile paid super low rates or even got refunds despise billions in profits. Just because they're moving more money, understand this, and they're paying more dollars, and the dollars in the Fed go up because they're marketing it and they're taking the actual dollars. It doesn't mean that they're not actually making more profits and finding ways to tax loop the shit out of it. That's why you have to look at the percentage.
But what you're advocating is that we should tax based on revenue, not profits. That's what you're advocating for, right? Is that what you're advocating for?
Are you reading what I'm telling you, bro? Do you?
Yes.
They paid super low rates or even got refunds despite
Sure.
billions in profits.
Sure. And guess what? Did they
Despite.
take?
What does despite mean to you?
Yes, despite meaning regardless, right?
Exactly.
So, yes.
Regardless of how much profits, they found ways to
Okay.
pay very low percentages. If anything, even getting refunds.
Look, bro, you're using one or two companies that are still taking advantage and not showing incomes
GM,
and not paying the
Meta,
proper
Tesla,
taxes.
T-Mobile. Like,
sure, but I just showed you a chart of
these
overall
are big.
corporations
Wait,
are paying more.
Is GM and Meta not huge ass companies? What about Tesla?
Sure.
No, but they
We're
are
one
big.
company that we're fucking literally
Sure.
subsidizing from our government.
Sure.
Yeah, but they lose money annually though.
Yes.
Ever since
Really?
they've been
Okay, so
losing money.
record profits means losing
Yes.
money.
If
No, they
there's
haven't losing
actual
money,
profits,
regardless
hold
of
on.
the
First of all,
shortage.
these are not record
I'm
profits.
American
If
Market
there's
Corporate. I'm going to read
actual
this to you. You
profits,
guys
then they
don't,
would
you guys don't want to
it would be
listen.
a
You guys don't want
taxable
to
event.
research this. This is where you get bamboozled. You look at an actual Fred and it's just taking the actual dollar value. It's not talking about what percentages and how much profits versus the percentage of the actual tax rate based on the
Keep putting me up there though.
So Meta,
Dominant America's market
can
corporations
you,
with billions in profits each. General Electric, General Motors, Meta, owner of Facebook, Tesla, T-Mobile, paid little in federal income taxes last year and in some cases got big refunds. According to new analysis by Americans for Tax Fairness, ATF, together the 5 companies earned over $70 billion in profits, yet paid an effective tax rate. Yet paid an effective tax rate of just 6.9%, even as several of them provided wealthy shareholders with stock buybacks. The statutory corporate tax rate is 21% in a recent year. A typical family American paid 13.6. This is what I'm telling you. Yes.
Okay, perfect. But again, the whole idea is that first of all, when you're saying they made billions in profits and paid no taxes, that's
Nobody said
disingenuous.
no in taxes. Who the fuck said this?
It said that shit said despite they made billions in profits, they only paid X amount in taxes, right?
6.9% versus the average American family that pays
there's an actual
13.6 on average.
But Meta, if there's an actual profit, right? You're looking at the net profits, but you're not. Obviously, look, there's the loopholes.
Bro,
that
you're
they're
not
taking
doing your
advantage of.
research.
They're
You're
not
making shit up in
actually-
your head. Why don't you read
No, dude.
and then come
They're
back?
using tax credits. They're using loopholes, right?
Bro.
That are bringing down those the income, right?
Stop fucking trying to gaslight the
taxable-
American people with the Fred.
I'm not gaslighting, bro.
Stop trying to gaslight
I
people
agree
with the
with
Fred
you.
chart.
Corporations
Nobody is
are
arguing
using
that
tax
they're not.
loopholes.
Bro, the
Who
argument.
created the ability for them to have the loopholes in the first place, Johnny?
It started with Reagan. It started with Reagan, Bush Senior.
Donald Trump doesn't give up. Yo, he's
car
siding.
manufacturers have been losing money.
Bro,
significant
Donald Trump, on top
struggles,
of this
blah, blah, blah.
fact, in 2024, on top of this, Donald Trump is fucking giving leeway on the same fucking terrorists that he basically is selling the American people. He's giving them exceptions to the fucking rule because they gave him a golden iPhone.
Bro,
which said
Kamala
Trump
Harris,
on it.
Hold on, my body. Kamala Harris only advocated that we raise corporate income taxes to 28%.
And I've already mentioned that what needs to
and
be
guess
addressed.
what?
And I already mentioned that what needs to be addressed, number one, is the loopholes, which if she would have been president, I would have called her out if she wouldn't have addressed that, to be honest.
None of them even, that wasn't even part of her campaign.
We don't
to
know
address
what the
loopholes.
whole campaign would have been, but what I do know is Donald Trump is fucking siding with these oligarchs that basically, when it comes down to caring about the American people, he don't give a fuck. All he
They
cares
all
about is
side
basically
with the oligarchs,
give it,
bro. I agree with you on this. I agree.
Okay, but you don't agree
I'm going
with
back
this.
to my
This is its
stance.
fact.
I'm
You
going
literally
back to my
try to-
stance.
You
Republicans and
Hey,
Democrats do not want to tax the
Can we
rich.
let Bros?
No,
Johnny, let Bro say
I ain't
what
gonna
he's
read it,
gonna
but
say.
I was just saying, Mayor was saying that the only reason they're paying more taxes is because to generate more revenue. And he mentioned like GM, but GM has struggling, reported a lot, losing billions in
That's
dollars.
what they
and stuff like that.
claim, and then all of a
But-
sudden
but
they
no,
get
but-
inspected, and then they
That's
come
what they
find out
claim,
the
so they're
profit
doing
margin.
fraud?
No, they're losing billions
Is
because you
GM
had chip
committing
shortage.
fraud?
No, one second, because you had the chip shortage, which caused them billions of dollars. Then you had C-19, all that. They had to recover
This
years
is
after
2024,
that.
bro.
Then
Are you claiming that
no, this
GM
is
is
24
committing
and
fraud?
25.
This is
especially
2024.
It says 24 through 25.
What happened to
That's
those
24 to 25.
2024 is
No, they're still struggling with sales. That's why you see a lot of new car vehicles in lots, right? They're not selling.
What is their profit
Cars are not
margin right now? What is their profit?
A factory typically makes 3 to 4% of profit.
What is their whole
Why aren't
profit
they
overall?
selling?
You know, you see that thing that says tariffs R&D
Just state
and
the form.
EVs, right? R&D credits. Have you guys, I don't know if you guys know what R&D credits are, right? That's what the biggest loophole, the quote unquote loopholes, are the R&D credits that these big corporations use to minimize their profits, pretty much to hide profits.
That's a non-argument. Nobody was stating otherwise.
Yes. My point is that, look, again, my original stance was that no side wants to tax the rich, not legitimately. Nobody wants to actually go after
Then you're
the
just
rich.
basically advocating
None
for a
of them.
non-argument. Then basically, no matter who you voted for, this is a non-argument in your end. So if it's a
My argument
non-argument,
is,
then basically this wasn't even dictating who you voted for then.
no, it does, because my
No,
argument
it
is
doesn't.
that
You just,
at least,
dude, you can't have it
at
both ways. You
least
just said
they're
it was a
paying
non-argument. No party
something right
wanted to do
now.
anything about it. What do you mean?
No, because at least they're paying something now.
What the fuck do you mean they're paying
Not all
something?
of them.
Corporations are
Some
paying
of them
more
are
now,
getting
dude.
freaking
I just showed and proved to you.
Stop
Corporations are.
Dude, it's because due to the inflationary situation, along with the fact that currently they had to basically sell products and raise their prices, along with the fact that when you raise prices and then you have to basically make the same profit, or what ends up happening, which is even more beneficial to fucking corporations, is that they raise prices, people actually buy them to make more of a profit, and then they find a fucking loophole after the fact, because we haven't even done the taxes, and we're gonna find out soon when they actually do file taxes, that that they're just gonna do those loopholes and then basically pay a lower percentage. Come on, bro. You run a company. How do you not, dude? You do this. You run a company, dude. Come on.
Yeah, and I take it. No, you know what?
Okay,
And
then.
I
So
do own
what
a
are we
company.
talking
And
about?
guess what? When my accountant comes to me and says, "Hey, we have a more favorable tax rate now. We could take an income and pay less taxes. Let's take an income because now we could get a better valuation. We get better loans, right?" So then as a company owner, I'm going to make a decision and say, "Oh, you know what? Maybe let's pay a little more taxes this year because we're going to actually benefit as a corporation."
Why? Okay,
Right?
give
That's
an
what- that's
example
what-
of in your
and this is
particular.
Are you
why-
in the same league as T-Mobile, GM, and all those other corporations?
No, I'm not in that same league. Of course not.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
not
he's
claiming that.
not,
My
but-
point is that.
Go ahead.
But my point is that corporations, if you want to actually tax them, because corporations can make billions of dollars, as you saw, and still pay no taxes because they use R&D credits, they use all the loopholes to literally not take income, right? To show actual profits. Because if they were actually
what
making
are
those
you
billions of
arguing?
dollars in profits, that is a taxable event, right?
So what are you
That is a
arguing?
taxable event. My argument is that the loopholes are never going to be closed. My argument is at least
So
if
then
we
it's
could
a
give tax
non-argument.
breaks,
You keep
So
it
bend
into
over
it's
into
a non-argument
it.
no matter who you vote for. So
we
then
could
at the end of the
incentivize
day,
corporations. We
you
could
just
incentivize
keep- bro, you're
corporations
going in
to pay
circles.
more taxes
You're literally
through
you're
tax
saying,
breaks.
okay, I'm gonna dumb this down. Will any party fix this in your realm, in your world, no matter Democrat or Republican, whoever you vote for? Will they ever fix this?
If you try to get rid of the loopholes,
Can you just
corporations
stop
will
saying
literally
if?
get
Can you
rocked.
just answer your own question? You
Yeah.
literally stated it.
If you get
in your
rid of
heart hearts,
loopholes,
no matter who you,
corporations will
Dude, I'm
lose
gonna-
a shit ton of money.
Bro, my question is an easy yes or no. You just stated that it doesn't matter who you vote for, they're not gonna fix this. Isn't that what you stated?
Yeah, they're not going to fix the loopholes. That is what I stated.
So then it's a non-argument as to who you voted for. So this shouldn't have even taken into your line of sight as to being the determining factor of voting for Trump or Kamala Harris by your own admission.
No, actually, again, I'm saying at least with tax breaks, even those 2%, 3%, 6% that corporations are willing to show income, at least they're doing that now. We're collecting more revenue. At least we're getting more revenue. I think we collected over $200 billion from corporations last year.
You're doing a correlation causation fallacy, bro.
It's not,
you're
because we're
basically
collecting more
correlating
income.
you're correlating a fact that you're lowering the actual percentage and then stating that because of direct causation as to why we have higher actual tax dollar value when it comes to
That is a direct correlation.
Corporation.
That is a
It's a
direct correlation. Why
Johnny,
corporations are paying
Johnny,
more
the
in income
problem
because
is
they're taking
that
more
when-
income.
Johnny, the problem is that when you tax an American citizen that's like middle class at a burden of 33%, the effective rate of 33%, that burden is felt at a much different way on that citizen than a corporation that's being taxed at a higher dollar amount, yet a far lower percentage rate,
Correct.
Right. So even though that other person may pay far more money, their effective tax rate of 1% versus 33% is not fair. That's the argument.
argument to that would be to do a flat tax across the board of 15% to everybody, no matter how rich you are
But
or
you
how
just
poor
said
you
that's
are.
never going to happen, which I agree
15%.
with. That will never happen. We agree?
Flat
What do you
tax,
think
15% across the board.
But where do you think the burden would fall upon if you made these people pay 35% income tax? You don't think the corporations would increase the product cost dramatically?
Not really, because they basically care about profit margins. And if they don't have the loopholes, then they basically would either they would either offset, like, for example, yeah, they would reduce jobs, but guess what? They're already doing that anyways. Would they cut labor force? Absolutely. And then they would have to be more creative in order to actually go into AI. It's already happening anyways.
No, but they would lower options, right? Like the unpopular sales, they would reduce that.
I'm going to have to go on mute, guys.
They would increase costs. They would do multiple different factors. You want to have many as a variety.
It's a multifaceted equation. You're 100% right.
You would do that.
But I will take my chances based on the fact that AI is already developing. They're already trying to automate these jobs and basically create more of a profit margin than they already are. Dude, they're trying to raise their profit margins higher and higher, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But then if you want to let the so-called free market take place, then at some point, you're going to have to set a fair market value when it comes to taxation. Because if not, if corporations have all these damn situations where they can get away with paying very low percentages, and then the burden basically falls on the American people, where the burden on them actually affects them. And then you guys, the Republicans, in retrospect, have a problem with actual programs that people are in need, because long story short, not only that the income that they work, they have to pay a high percentage of that income. So then now you're complaining that because they have to pay the high percentage of the income for the low and middle class, that they're depending on these social programs. And therefore, because you are against these social programs, that all of a sudden they need to buckle up and get to work even harder. That's a fucking cope.
He said cope again. That's number 2.
Oh, I'm going to say it 20 times, bro. But it's a cope.
Yeah,
like, define the
pull
word.
yourself up by your bootstraps.
Seriously.
Get a third job.
It's like, okay, they're already paying a higher...
Put that avocado on your toast, damn it. You don't deserve it.
Or as Johnny Appleseed would
Let's call
say
it
to
what
his
it is.
employees, sweat more.
Where's Reagan when you need him?
It's like, you're paying your 20-something% in taxes? Fuck it, get your bootstraps up and fucking work harder. Like, what the fuck? They're already working 2 jobs, getting paid maybe like $7 to $10 with tips. And they can't make ends meet. And then you're complaining about these people that literally work full-time in Walmart, for example, and still have to literally apply for SNAP benefits. Oh, fuck them. What the fuck do they have to depend on the government? What's wrong with these people? Work harder. Like, what the fuck?
Well, and the problem with the MAGA perspective is, well, Walmart, that's supposed to be a high school job. That's supposed to be a first job. You know, like, those jobs don't count. McDonald's, Walmart, all of those jobs are jobs that you're supposed to have in high school.
Now, I'm going to bring this full circle with an earlier argument that Come On Bro made, okay? Basically, Come On Bro is of the mindset that, hey, middle class and low class people, pick up your bootstraps and fucking just get to work. Well, I'm going to give a simple example that'll just debunk all this shit, because his argument is anybody can do it. This whole fucking stupid ass mindset. Well, let me ask you a simple question. Can everybody play the lotto?
Yes.
Congratulations. Can everybody win the lotto?
No.
Okay, so what is the probability, if everybody played the lotto, what is the probability of somebody winning the lotto?
1 in a billion.
Okay, and what makes it so difficult to win the lotto?
Big variety of options, huge options.
You have numbers 1 through 52, and then you have a Powerball 1 through 20 something, correct?
I never played the lotto. I don't know.
Okay, you have to get all of them right, along with the Powerball, to win the grand prize.
Sure, I don't know. I never played.
Oh, okay, that's how it works. Now, for each number, it's 5 numbers and then a Powerball. So for each number, think of that. You have numbers 1 through 52. That means there's 52 different situations, different instances, right, that cause a differential that can change your outcome. So you have to be perfect on the 5 out of 52 choices in order to be able to win the jackpot. Now, if you understand how the lotto works, then this is how life works. Everybody's not created equal. Everybody has their own set of circumstances, okay? And when it comes down to making $1 million and this fucking nonsense saying everybody can do it, just set your bootstraps up. No, because everybody does not have the same luck and circumstances. Some people are born with a disability. Some people are born where their parents have health issues and they have to take care of their financial burdens. Some people are born in a situation where they have their mom, their dad, and all of a sudden they can go back, live back at home, save that money. And that in itself is literally a blessing of privilege to go ahead and allow you to clear your mind and planify to do another step. And that stepping stone will get you to the next phase, which a lot of people do not get that opportunity of privilege. This is what I mean. The world of life is like playing the lotto. Everybody is not equal. They don't get equal. You get equal opportunity, but not equal outcome.
Not even equal opportunity, really.
Correct. In a lot of instances, correct. So this is what I'm trying to say. So whenever anybody's trying to sell this notion about, oh, everybody can be rich, no, they can't. Because if you look statistically, what percentage of the American population makes over $1 million? Does anybody know?
I think it's like 6%.
Said it the other day.
Nope, 0.05%.
That's right.
0.5, half of 1%.
Right. And what you were just talking about, Johnny. So imagine if all of your employees all of a sudden became business owners and everybody in this whole country was all of a sudden business owners. Who the hell would you employ?
Exactly. You need people to be poor. Thank you.
Right. You need people to exploit.
Yep. That's just the reality of it. Everybody can't be rich because if everybody was rich, you would not have anybody to hire.
Well, they wouldn't be rich because there'd be nobody to make them their money for them.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Classism is built into the system.
So this is like this is what I don't understand. Why is it so hard to understand how life works? It's not that hard.
Right. And the argument that a lot of us Democrats have is that we understand that classes are built into the system. We're saying that the low class, the middle class, we deserve a living wage. That's all we're saying, is that we understand that there has to be a class. That's fine. But if I work 40 hours a week, the social contract, I should be able to have a roof over my head, medical insurance, and afford to pay my bills.
And have some fun. Why not?
Well, that's not what livable wage is. It isn't meant for you to have fun.
No, well, why not? You know, think of this. Come on, bro.
Yeah, it is.
The American can. By the way, wait a minute. We have a new panelist. Hey, I'm sorry, we were rude. Can you go ahead and introduce yourself, age, say, and who you voted for, please?
Texas Harris, 27. I just want to also say, it's like that life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That's what we have.
Mm-hmm.
We're given that right.
But the minimum wage was never set up for you to live comfortably.
No one said minimum wage. We said living wage.
It was meant for you to get by. No, it was meant for you to get by, pay for your bills.
We
it wasn't meant for you.
We did not say minimum. Come on, bro. We said living. There's a difference between
minimum
those
wage
two.
Essentially is.
Really?
The
Then why
wage
is it supposed to be a starter job?
Listen,
if it's supposed to be a living wage, you guys say it's supposed to be a starter job.
The minimum wage was set up.
You can't have it both ways.
The minimum wage was
they
originally
call it
set
minimum
up.
wage and living wage. Two different
It was
things
the exact
for a
same
reason.
thing. No, it was the exact same thing because the minimum wage is set up for you to meet your basic necessities.
What if someone makes $100,000 a year and that's not enough?
That is a livable wage.
Hey,
exactly.
I'm gonna ask you a question. The reason why people look at you like you're crazy is because I'm gonna explain it to you. I'm gonna tell you why. Because in your particular case, you have never put yourself in somebody else's shoes. You just look at your situation and you listen. You have 2 arms and 2 legs, right?
Barely.
No,
you don't have 2 arms and 2 legs. You're missing an arm.
No, I have no arms, no legs.
You got 4 brains.
Okay, dude. If you want to be facetious, that's up to you. But be honest.
Go ahead. Yes,
that's a big word for it.
Okay, that in itself is a sense of privilege. Did you actually have health where you can eat ramen or noodles without getting sick often?
Yeah.
That's a privilege. Did you
Okay,
have your
yeah.
parents alive?
Oh, yeah.
That's a privilege in itself because that goes to the
Okay.
psychology and motivation of actually being able to live and move
Okay.
forward without having
What
to
is
be a
wrong with
psychologist.
you?
That's all
This is
privileges
how he
that you
is.
get, dude.
What's wrong with me?
No, you're clearly being obtuse on a purpose. Like
Yeah,
this person's clearly trying to explain to you that you are privileged in a way, but you just clearly are you're just listening just to respond. And the fact that you think
I
a
call
livable
it
wage, Jesus Christ, the fact that you think a livable wage and minimum wage is the same thing. If someone is making
He says
$100,000,
essentially.
right? They're making $100,000 in New York, right? And they're busting their freaking ass. They can't even afford. To live off of that $100,000. That's not the American freaking dream. The picket white friends that America
That's not what I said.
practice. Okay, but you're not really saying anything.
Well, what I say? Look, she's saying a livable wage where people can live comfortably, go on vacation, enjoy life. That's not
What
what.
is to go on a vacation?
But they deserve that.
Why can't your fellow Americans enjoy their damn life? You enjoy yours.
Can I answer your question? Can I answer the question? You know why they deserve it? Because
nobody deserves nothing.
They pay their taxes. They follow the freaking laws. They don't do anything wrong.
That'll make you deserve nothing.
Americans. They deserve to live a good life.
So they don't deserve anything. You're the only one who deserves stuff, right? Come on, bro.
Nobody deserves nothing.
Nobody but you deserves anything.
Come on, bro.
Go get your car and take a few laps.
No, I didn't deserve it. I didn't deserve
You
it.
sound very arrogant, and you kind of sound almost like
nobody
it's
deserves
this
nothing.
tone that people with money tend to have sometimes, where they have this sense of superiority because they have more
That's not the
money.
superiority.
So those that don't have as much money as they do don't deserve the same kind of life that they deserve.
No, you
Because
don't deserve.
They just weren't lucky enough to make as much money as people like Bro makes.
No, you
come
don't.
on, bro.
Nobody deserves for the corporation they work for to pay for all their expenses. And turn
No,
around
they
and pay
deserve
for
to
them
be
not
able
fine.
to
No,
live
they
their
don't.
life and have some fucking freedom and some fun.
God.
They're not fucking
No, they
servants or slaves, for God's sake.
Wait. So Americans
as
don't deserve
Americans, they
freedom?
should be able to fucking live.
Yeah.
So
Go
we
ahead,
don't deserve
Sarah.
freedom.
I'm
So
sorry.
having fun, like you're saving the money for that. People deserve to have a savings.
Yeah,
Okay?
like what's the
Come
purpose
on.
of living?
Them wealthy and then like pay bills, go to work, pay bills, go to work, pay bills, go to work. That's all the humans of this planet are fucking worth, right? Just working and unalive and make sure somebody else gets money.
Yep, I'm gonna ask the fundamental question to come.
Yeah,
on,
no
bro.
vacations. We don't deserve that. Nope, not after a 40-hour work week.
Not
all
for a
year
livable
long.
wage, no.
I'm gonna ask you the simple
I
question.
didn't say
in
minimum
life, bro.
wage. Get it through your freaking thick head.
Except from the
Essential
corporation.
doesn't
no,
mean
no.
jack shit, buddy.
I'm gonna ask you the fundamental question. Come on, bro.
So if
You-
you just
wait.
move past-
What do you
Essentially,
think-
they're the same.
The fundamental purpose of life. Do you think the fundamental purpose of life is one, work to live, or live to work?
He's thinking about the
I would say work to
wrong
live.
answer.
Go ahead.
Work to live.
Okay, so why are you advocating the opposite?
I'm not. I'm saying
You
it's not the
literally are. You're
corporation.
saying don't
No,
take
hold on.
vacations. You're saying no, don't.
No, I'm
don't
saying
have
it
a
ain't
life.
up for the
No,
corporation.
no, dude. And here's the truth. Here's
Slave
the truth about
wages,
corporations.
everybody.
Don't
You're
go
just
out to
lucky to
eat.
be alive.
No.
Yeah.
You should pay us to live. Oh wait,
Yeah,
you already
exactly.
are.
And here's
Oh,
the
brother.
here's the
You're getting
reality
emotional.
of corporations.
Oh, I'm being
Here-
emotional
I'm gonna
now.
give.
There
Hey,
you
I'm gonna
go.
give the
You're
secret
about to
out.
crash.
You always get emotional.
I'm gonna give the
Shut
secret
up.
out about Walmart. Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna give the secret out about corporations. Okay, the thing that they don't want to tell you, they don't want you to live or have any handouts because what they need is to pay less per hour per employee for low-skilled labor jobs, and they want you to be suffering enough to be desperate enough to want to do those jobs for a lower wage.
You're
That's
lucky
the
to have a
secret.
job.
That's the secret. And they want to talk about, illegal immigrants and slave labor and all this crap. Yeah, you don't want to give Americans an actual step forward because then you're going to have a harder time finding people to employ already as it is. And yet you still want to deport undocumented immigrants that are willing to do said jobs. It's fucking insane.
You're breathing hard as fuck right now. You okay?
Preach,
Back up
Meta.
from the
I
mic.
got to say about that.
Just breathing hard as hell. Do you deserve to like walk a mile or something? Can you see your feet?
No,
No, he's young. Meta's young and healthy.
I don't know.
Oh, is Meta breathing? No.
Wait, no, that was you, bro. What are you pushing, like 400 pounds now?
You're like, and it's okay to be 400 pounds, but you're just an asshole.
He's not.
You.
No, I'm not 400 pounds.
No, Meta's a friendly.
You're just an asshole.
Yeah, so I'm sorry, come on, bro. Like,
a random person comes up here. And
no, I agree with you.
Corporations do everything we think every time.
That's by design, dude. This is how it works.
Took her like 5 seconds to figure his ass out.
Come on, bro.
No, but come through the logic. I'm not on Discord one.
So I'm just saying, man. Like at the end of the day, I don't understand why like Republicans are fighting so hard against the same American citizens that basically just need a handout. And trust me, the majority of American citizens, they're not asking for a handout. They're asking for an opportunity to make them build a future.
No, I don't think that's the corporation's sole responsibility. I don't think the corporation.
The employer isn't supposed to be responsible for paying their employee
I'm not
decent
talking about
amount of money.
corporations. I'm talking about corporations.
Individual.
Listen, I would say people like yourself and others, stop fighting the middle and the lower class just for your own benefit. Like, let them have a life too. Fuck.
Well, he does it while he's living a wonderful life, so he's fine. He just doesn't want other people to have as nice a life as he's
he doesn't run a business
seems.
like Johnny.
Yeah, does he even have a job? What the hell?
He works for a union, and he cries about it almost every time he's up here, even though they protect his ass.
Having a union, that's a privilege in itself too.
Some properties. Daddy properties.
Yeah, Dad helped him out, so yeah.
You're in a union and you're talking like this? Are you?
Don't forget, he also lives in a trap house in the middle of a farm field. It's called Lancaster.
He's talking about Lancaster.
Yep.
Wait, you're in a union? Yes or no? Like dead ass? Like be for real?
Yes, I'm in the UAW.
Dead ass.
Wow.
How much more privileged could you be, bro?
The
Are you for real?
sucks. Yes, it sucks. Yes.
It sucks.
He's
Then
saying
get
it
out.
sucks.
Leave.
He doesn't want to because he makes too much money.
I don't think was he able to. Hey, say. Hey, guess what car he bought?
It doesn't matter. Let's not bring it up. Who gives a shit? He lost a lot of money.
He drives a Schmittler's Cherry.
I know. Do you need a girl?
Which is owned by Volkswagen.
No.
Well, that's one of the. I'm sure that's a reason.
Because they're building
Didn't they break up recently?
They're building that Scout plant, and they pay a lot more.
Like, for example, I'm gonna be honest
Good
with you.
union job.
No, it's non-union.
Then get it.
Like, come on, bro. You're in favor of SNAP, right?
I have no problem with SNAP. I think there should be more requirements for sure.
Wait, did you go to a
So
public
you're
school?
not in favor of SNAP. How much is that in taxpayer dollars to fund
I did too, but I'm not a jerk.
It's like
Wait,
$27.
did he go to a
Exactly. So
public
then,
school?
are you that poor?
I did.
He said he went to
I
private.
didn't say nothing
Exactly.
about
So then stop.
Sorry.
So stop
I went to private school,
Stop
but
hating American
you know.
citizens, bro. Like, seriously, this is
I
fucking.
didn't say nothing about. What did I say about SNAP?
You just said that you need higher
More
requirements. The
requirements.
implication when you say that sentence means that you want to give people less, less attainability when it comes to SNAP. You want to make it even harder than it already is.
Well, you
Yeah,
forgot the
and
word I
it's
said
pretty
before
hard
that.
to
I have
get,
no
by the
problem with
way, but Grow thinks it's easy.
I think there should be a time limit on it.
I just want to say goodbye and good night to y'all. Johnny,
Good night,
I hope that all the bad things in life happen to you and only you. And I hope you all have a good night.
All right, good night, Philly.
Take it easy,
All right.
Philly.
Take it easy. Yeah, dude.
Night, Philly.
Why the hate on Johnny?
Dude, all I'm saying is, at the end of the day, man, like, stay in your realm and stay in your reality, but stop putting other people down, dude. Seriously.
I'm not putting
There's
people
no
down.
need
I don't
for
look
that.
down. I
Stop
don't
trying
look
to
down on
advocate for
other
people
people.
not to get a handout just because you have some sort of hatred and people, quote
I have
unquote,
nothing against them.
actually needing to have different needs than you do. That's fucking crazy.
I have nothing
Well, we
against
got to
Chloe,
get
though.
into the mindset. It's a completely different mindset when you get to that level of living, right? Because there tends to be this almost like this snobbiness, and I fell culprit to it a few years ago, where when you start to make money, you almost seem to think that you're better than other people, right? And I caught myself actually acting that way. And then you separate yourself from regular folks because somehow you think you're better than them. And if you don't come to the realization that I came to and realize I put my pants on the same damn way everybody else does, and I'm pretty fucking lucky to have the life I have, that's when I realized, holy shit, nothing's changed about me just because I make more money. I'm the same person that I was. I'm no better and I'm no worse. And I think that sometimes people get stuck in that trap of that wealth mentality, and they consider people who don't make as much money as if they were cretins, right? I see it all the time. I've talked to plenty of wealthy people. I've been in places that I was lucky to be and was able to rub elbows with people. And a lot of it is the same thing. They just think they're better than, and they don't have a moment to set aside, to take time to think about, well, what is the plight of that person? And understand that not everybody is as lucky as they were. And we're all Americans, for God's sake.
No shade, but a dude's he's working for a union. I don't think he's really wealthy like that. Like, let's be
Well, no,
real.
his family has some money.
He works hard.
You have a union job. No shade.
He does work hard.
Listen, I'm not
We won't
taking it
take
away
that
from
away
anybody.
from
I'm
you.
not going to demean anybody.
I'm not gonna like give him his props because he seems like a piece of shit. Like, I don't really know him.
I wouldn't
like,
go that far, but
no. What I would say is this.
I'm new to the
Yeah. What I would say is this. He works hard. If he worked hard, he got what he got. That's wonderful, bro. All power to you. But why are you trying to bring others down? Like, I don't get that shit. Like, for me, I always look, dude, what incentivizes me to move forward in life is to see others. And if I see somebody suffering, I want them to either be able to get help or for myself to somehow do some sort of good for, like for their life. I'm not here trying to advocate, oh, these people, low lives fucking don't want to work. Oh, they want to depend on the government. Bro, you don't know people's situations. And sometimes what seems to be apparent in the cover isn't actually what's happening, dude.
Again, never said that, but okay.
You have.
But again,
you don't have to say things in order to give that persona.
No.
You just advocate.
Bro, I said the same thing to you earlier, like when Meta wasn't here. I said the exact, to you and Juan, I said not the exact same thing, but very similar. Like it's not about what you have and that you have money, you have this nice car. It's about the fact that you have those things and then you look down on other people.
I don't look down on
you literally do. You look at people that are in need and you say, hey, you need to get higher requirements from the government. We need to raise those requirements. That's your own words, bro.
And
I would never dream to say
living wage was never meant to let people live on.
They do.
You're literally advocating to make it more difficult for people who need help.
That's exactly what it was, buddy. For people to live on.
You said that minimum wage and a living wage were the same exact thing. And in the same way, you say minimum wage is a starter type job. It wasn't meant to provide a person's life. So you're straddling the fence and you're trying to have it both ways.
No, I said the minimum wage was set up to meet people's basic necessities. A house, a car, expenses. That's what a minimum wage was for. A minimum wage was never meant for you to go on vacation and enjoy life. That's not what it was for. That you have to pay them a significant amount more money to do that.
I said living.
That's what I said.
Wage.
Living and minimum was essentially the same thing.
No, essentially the same doesn't mean that they were the same. Essentially, just because you put the word
when you hear living wage, when you hear living wage,
to me as an American, a living wage is the kind of job where I can own a home, I can have a couple of cars. No, sir, that is not minimum wage.
Crazy? Are you crazy? You can have a couple cars. Like, how much do you expect to make?
You know what? You
like, how much
I
you
don't
expect
know
them to
if
pay
it's the time of night or what, but your brain isn't working quite
He's
right.
just entitled.
How much do you expect the corporation to pay you? $70 an hour? Like, how much?
Enough for me to fucking enjoy my goddamn life as an American. And the richest country in the fucking world, I should be able to live my life and enjoy it if I'm working a 40-hour damn work week. Why do I have to pay to live? Why the fuck do I have to pay to live?
Yeah, I asked you the fundamental question. And
That's crazy.
You said, I asked you earlier, in your life philosophy, like the purpose of life, is it live to work or work to live? And you said it was supposedly what? Live to work or work to live? Which one would you choose? And you chose work to live. You chose earlier work to live, and now you're advocating to live to work.
No, I am not.
You didn't.
If you work a 40-hour work week, you don't deserve to enjoy your life here in America.
I didn't say you shouldn't make a livable wage to provide for your basic necessities, far as meeting the requirements to live. But I'm not in support.
Who are you to determine what the requirements of life are?
Let me finish. I'm not in support of what my body said. Why I can afford to have a couple cars, go on vacation.
Yeah,
blah, blah,
why
blah.
not? We had it back in the
Absolutely
50s.
not.
Ain't that where you
Absolutely
want
not.
us to go, buddy boy?
Absolutely.
Back when women stayed home and the man fucking got the job and he could afford to have a freaking house and he could afford to have everything and on one income.
Not
Isn't that what
everybody
you
lived
want
like
us
that.
to go back
You don't think
to?
there was no? You don't think there was no
but
poor
you
people
want
in
her
the
to be
1940s?
working. You want that trad wife,
think there was no
but
poor
you
people?
want her to work
Well,
too,
this is
right?
ridiculous.
I get
You
it.
think everybody in the 1940s was this in this big utopia?
I said
Everybody owned a house,
1950s.
everybody owned a,
Yo, what is the-
1950s,
And I
everybody
didn't
owned a
say
house,
everybody,
owned a
so
house.
stop putting freaking words in
This
my
is
mouth.
but this is what you're acting like they lived back then. You said everybody
Oh
could
my
afford
God!
a car, you
Go
could afford a house. Not
look back
everybody
in
did.
history, buddy boy, and you tell me the difference
There's
between
plenty of poor
how we're
people.
living now and how we're living then.
There's
See,
plenty of
we
poor people
fell
back
for
then.
the pipe dream of the American fucking dream with the white picket fence in the house,
it's
and that
crazy.
bullshit is a fucking fallacy.
You just expect to make everybody's pay
No, I
everybody
expect that
$150,000.
I expect that Americans
Crazy.
should be
That's
able
not
to
a livable-
enjoy their life if they're working a 40-hour work week. Oh my God, the fucking horror.
Dude,
Look,
I gotta be
that
honest.
is
Like
bad.
you're
What
working.
happened to that utopia?
You're part of a union. What does a union do?
That's not a fucking utopia.
A
Give
union
me a damn
advocates
break.
on your behalf.
To do what?
Yeah, to do what?
For benefits, pay raises.
From?
So why? So if
From?
you don't believe in getting like setting a
Working
minimum wage or
conditions.
negotiating it whatsoever, you
No,
don't
that's
believe
what
in any.
OSHA's for.
If you don't believe in any of that, because you're literally against the minimum wage right
That's
now.
what OSHA's for. No,
You're
I didn't
literally
say that. No,
against
I
it
literally
because
said
that's
I'm
literally
not
what it is.
against
It's the
minimum wage.
government literally being the union for the American people and basically advocating for a livable wage. And at the end of
Yeah,
the day,
but the union-
$7.25 is not even a livable wage.
The
and it should
union
be raised
never
to 15.
advocates.
So
The-
wait, but you're
the
part of
union don't advocate for you to go on vacation.
Yo, the
That's not
hypocrisy.
being advocated
serious?
for.
The
They don't.
hypocrisy.
They don't.
A year
Is
or once
beyond.
every
He
other
thinks that
year?
only he deserves
Really?
good things in life.
No, the union advocates for a salary we can meet your necessities. They don't
Okay.
advocate for above your necessities and meet
Really?
where the
Is that what they
necessities?
convinced
Bro,
you
give me an
of?
example.
That's what they do. That's what they
Give me an
do.
example. What do you make?
Wow.
Give me an
I make
example. What do you
What
make?
a terrible fucking world you want us to live in.
What do you make, bro?
The base. I'm a technician, so I make more than the base.
What do you make?
Gross, I make like 110.
An hour?
No, a year. So like 55 a year.
And
Okay.
and that's
Wait,
just
watch
for your
this.
basics, right?
Watch this.
That
What
money.
okay.
No,
is
'cause that's
just
because I
Watch this.
went
What
through the
percentage
program
of the
and got
population
a
do you think
raise.
you are?
Probably I'll say 10%.
Wait, who paid for
No,
that?
you're about
program?
23%. So my point to you is, why the fuck are you talking for the majority of American people when you're literally talking about fucking being 23% of the population, dude?
Okay, and
You have no fucking right to talk. You're not in the shoes of somebody that makes an average salary of $40,000. You cannot talk. You
Yeah,
have no
because the
right. You
union-
don't have experience in this shit. If you started at 40, if you started at some point at 40K, then we can break down the numbers of what living costs today and see
Well, it
where
did
you would
a
land.
couple years ago. Well, it did a couple years ago, but that's
Right, and you do know that couple years ago versus today, it's very different when it comes to livable wages, right? And living and living expenses, right?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
But again,
okay.
but again,
so then,
but again.
could you live? Okay, so
But
now, how
again-
about, could you?
There's something wrong with you.
If you
No.
made $45,000 a year,
Yeah.
what would you have to
I just
cut
think you're
from your
great
life?
people,
What would
but-
you have to cut from your life right now? If
Well, what?
if you lost your job and you had to go find a job for only 45K, what would you have to cut?
I have enough money to sustain myself for about.
That's not what I asked you. All your money disappeared. You had a fucking natural disaster. Fucking like it was like the worst. You lost your job, natural disaster. You lost your money. Banks basically don't want to give you your money. You have to start all over. What would you have to cut?
I would have to cut a lot of expenses.
Like what? Give us an example. Like what?
Sell my houses, probably sell my car.
Oh, okay. So sell your house and sell your car. And then afterwards, after you sell your house and sell your car. Now remember,
This is who he is, babe.
no. Now to be clear, natural disaster took out your houses. Your houses. You had a natural disaster. Took out your houses. You have to start over. And you lost your job. What would you do? You can't sell your houses because they basically went through a natural disaster.
I'm
So
sorry.
what would you do?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, he said
Houses?
houses. You heard it. Yeah.
But it's like
Why are
you
you
don't
getting
even make that
surprised there?
much.
Guys,
No,
what
you
are
only
you
have to
guys
put
hating on him?
10%
What are you
down on the
guys?
house.
Why are you hating on him?
Do you not hear
I'm
him?
not-
He
I'm
doesn't
hating on
want.
the fact
Listen,
that, like-
he doesn't want the average American who works a 40-hour work week to have a livable
I
wage. He doesn't
understand.
believe
I
that they
have
should go on vacation. So
That's
we're
the
giving him
argument.
shit for that. That's
Yes,
all.
that's the argument.
Okay. I
No,
believe
because
the
your
minimum wage.
example of livable
Wait,
wage is
wait.
lunacy, crazy,
Yeah,
loco.
it's like I would say, like, man, what do you have? Like, you're asking him what he has. Like, he works his ass off. He has rental.
No, I'm
property.
asking.
He
No,
has investments.
Juan,
I'm just
you
saying,
didn't
okay,
get
which
the
I'm just saying,
conversation.
right?
Juan,
He
you
works his
didn't
ass.
you didn't
I'm
get
just
the
saying,
conversation.
I hate the
No, I'll tell you
humiliation,
about the
guys. Don't do
No,
that.
this is not humiliation. Juan,
Go ahead.
you're missing the.
Conversation one.
Hold on, let me
is
clear
about
it up.
minimum-
Let me
Well,
allow me to
we're talking
clear it
about minimum
up.
wage,
So
Juan.
Juan, every time I
Go ahead.
explain, you get a different perspective of what's going on. What we're saying is we're proud of him to make his will and make his way. I'm not criticizing him for that. What I'm criticizing him for is now that he's in that stage, now he has the audacity to tell others, oh, well, I'm in this situation, so everybody should be able to basically fulfill and basically come to my degree of actual success. And if they're not, then basically they need to cut whatever I deem feels is unneeded. It's like, bro, who the hell is he to be judge, jury, and executioner on telling others based on their situations? A lot of people's situations are completely different. He is very entitled. Let me explain how. He has 2 arms. He has 2 legs. Entitlement. He has both parents alive. Entitlement. He can basically eat ramen without getting sick. Entitlement. He's able to discern information and actually specialize on a skill set without actually having dyslexia or any of these other, situations when you're born. Privilege. Do you understand? There's a lot of things that are going for him that allowed him to be able to move forward. Do you understand what I'm saying? Bro, stop being pedantic. You understand what I'm saying?
My daughter has dyslexia. What are you going to say about dyslexia?
No, I said dyslexia and a disability. There's a lot of successful people that have dyslexia.
That's what we're calling out. Do you see? That's what we're calling out.
No, a lot of people are
It's these
dyslexic
types of
and become
fucking
billionaires.
comments. Like dyslexia is not. See how he demeans anything?
Am I demeaning it? I didn't demean it. You demeaned it.
No, no, bro.
We're talking about
Kristen is trying to talk, please.
You said it's a disorder. It's not really a disorder.
Kristen.
I write IEPs every year. It is literally considered a disability.
Yes.
Okay? Like I
It's
write
not a
IEPs.
handicap.
State documents. State documents.
No, it's not a handicap.
Like you don't get it in. These kids struggle.
Juan, do
they
you want to
struggle
defend him, bro?
like middle school or high school. You
not
want
a
to like.
handicap.
You can't talk over.
Kristen is a teacher.
You don't get it.
Kristen is a teacher, bro.
I literally have had kids like for like
all
cry.
dyslexia is having the
No, you don't
capability
get
of
it.
not. I know what dyslexia is.
But
my family members have dyslexia.
The mentality you have.
Can you let her fucking finish her goddamn point?
Go ahead.
It inhibits their abilities to learn, their ability to learn.
Correct.
And some of them are more severe than others. Like you don't understand. But do you understand how it feels as a child to go through that? Like you don't get it. I see it all the time. Like don't sit here and say it's not a disability. It's very much a disability.
No, it just takes
In
longer
fact,
for
the
them to
state of
obtain
Ohio.
information.
Thank you for admitting the fact that they have to work twice as hard to even remotely get to what you can easily.
Yes.
Yes.
Literally what it is. That's literally what it is.
Do you
The
hear
state
it?
of
No
Ohio-
empathy. And no empathy with this.
consider it-
My daughter had to work
What's your
5
problem?
times harder than anybody else, but hey, that sucks to be her.
I'm not even attacking them. You're putting words in my mouth.
Yeah, you are, dude. Indirectly,
You said that it's not a disability.
You're basically demeaning.
Kristen, I didn't mean to talk over
You're
you.
demeaning the severity of how it impacts them in life, bro. Yes.
You're acting like they're literally incapable of
You're acting like an entitled individual, bro. Like you literally are saying that. Wait. Are you telling me? Wait. Just by your own admission. By your own admission, you'd stated do they have to work twice as hard to be able to accomplish what you did when you have dyslexia?
Well, it depends. Typically,
No, there
people
is no
with dyslexia-
depends. It's a yes
Hold
or
on, let me
no.
finish. Oh, you got to just monologue and just one yes. I'm not going to say yes or no. It
Then you don't
depends
know about
because
that, dude.
hold on,
Then you're
let me fin-
ignorant.
Okay, he's
No
just going to talk.
offense.
talk himself.
He's
that was
obviously an
a
authority in
Go
this
look it up.
subject. He's an
I'm just talking
authority.
Do you believe in
himself.
expert?
Yeah, this is
Because, like I've been
I don't
doing
know,
it
because
for
some
18
people with
years.
No,
dyslexia.
he knows more than you do, Kristen.
No, go ahead.
about
Go
that.
I've been doing it for
A lot of people
18
with
years,
dyslexia.
but
A
you
lot of people
know,
with dyslexia.
you can't.
He knows better than you, Kristen.
Well, y'all just like to talk to yourselves. So don't talk to yourselves.
You guys want, guys, let me talk. You guys want a high salary. You guys want to live life. I agree with him. The minimum wage was not meant to live luxury life. It's meant to live.
That's not what he's saying. Why are you making up comments that he's not even saying?
That is what I said.
That's not what he said.
That's literally what I said.
You didn't say luxury. You said livable.
Yes, he did.
No,
he did. It literally says bare minimum.
I give up. I just give up. I'm not going to speak no more.
That's literally what I said. Minimum wage for self-employed necessities.
I support a minimum wage of $25 an hour.
He doesn't.
But if you raise it,
I literally said I'm nothing against the minimum wage.
No, wait, Juan, call him out. Say exactly what you said and ask him, does he agree with you? Please.
No, I literally said I have nothing against minimum wage.
Come on, bro, stop. Juan, ask him, does he agree with you on $25 an hour? Ask him, please.
Do you agree?
I have nothing against minimum wage.
$25.
That's not even the question, bro. Call him out on this shit.
Let me finish. If you don't shut up a second. If that is the minimum wage that's necessary, I have nothing against it. But I am not.
Then why are you fighting against it? That's all we're fucking arguing.
Shut up a second. No, shut up. No, it's not. Shut up a second. No, shut up a second. You have selective hearing, or you have like
you've been arguing against the minimum wage.
Hold on. No, I have not. No, I have not. Shut up a second. My body literally said she wants a livable wage. A livable wage is different than the minimum wage. This is
what's your opinion of a livable wage?
Oh, shut up a second. And she said,
you got to be specific.
Shut up a second.
Be specific.
God Almighty, I did. I said it was to meet your basic necessities.
No.
Shut up.
What's the number?
Shut up.
What's the number?
Say $25. Say $30. Whatever.
So then you just disagree with
Shut up. No, I said what? I literally said whatever it is. The minimum wage is now. It's necessary for now.
Wow.
You have such selective hearing. I don't know if you have
You just literally said the number that one.
You might have this. Hold on. Shut up. Let me respond.
Wait. No. Because this is essential. You literally said they're essentially the same. Minimum wage and livable wage are essentially the same. And then you were arguing about with my body.
Because I'm literally what my body said. I want a wage where I can enjoy life. She said, I want to go.
She did say that. She did say that.
I do. Fuck yes. I would like to have people who work a 40-hour work week to be able to provide for their lives and even have a vacation.
Crazy.
After working so hard. My God.
You said a couple cars too. I want a couple cars. No, that's craziness.
I make 80 and I don't even go on vacation every year. I'm not saying like
but that's
every
literally
year
what she's
you go on
advocating
these
for.
Extravagant things.
How many?
Like
wait, come on, bro.
Every other
it's a matter
year
of
or
perspective.
something.
It's a matter of perspective. When you say a couple cars, let's say 2 cars. Now, how many cars do you think I could buy with 80 grand?
That wouldn't be a livable wage because I can even do.
I understand that, but I'm just making a point.
Boy, I could buy a few cars.
I'm just making a point. How many cars could I? If I take 80 grand, how many cars could I really buy if I just wanted like multiple cars?
Oh, you could buy 2.
No, I could buy like 7.
No, you couldn't.
Yes, I could. Dude, I can find cars for 13 grand.
Junk.
Yeah. In your opinion, that's the problem. It's your perception of what's junk. That's the problem with you.
No, but
that is your problem. See, the thing is, things that are 13 grand is junk. That's how privileged you are.
I highly doubt.
That is how privileged you are.
I highly doubt my body.
That is how privileged
was thinking about $2,000 car.
You are.
I highly doubt she was thinking about a $2,000.
You are a spoiled, privileged individual, dude.
See, when I said 2 cars, you thought I meant 2 cars like his car. I was thinking more like a couple of Civics, a decent ranch.
No, I was thinking about $20,000, $30,000 cars.
And be able to go visit grandma and grandpa every now and then. But obviously, the American people aren't worthy of that.
Dude, you can get a couple.
McDonald's, you shouldn't be making $150,000 at McDonald's, $100,000 at McDonald's.
Who's saying that? Dude,
McDonald's.
To do what she's proposing, you would. What are you talking about? It'll be about $100,000 what she's proposing.
For once, don't take his side because he literally embarrassed you. You tried to side with him, and you said, and you asked him, "Do you agree with a minimum wage of $25 an hour?"
Yes.
Hold on, okay, and he said yes, and then followed it up with, "Well, I'm talking about a living wage," and I asked, "Give me a specific number," and then hold on. And then I asked him for a specific number, and he literally mentioned 25 to 30.
which literally debunked his earlier admission of yes.
Whatever it would cost.
What the fuck, bro?
No, I said whatever it would cost, whatever the minimum wage would be necessary.
Hold on.
I said whatever the minimum wage would be necessary. See,
this is your time to call
you have
him out.
dementia. I think you are dyslexic.
Well, I see what I agree with Meta.
Hey, if he was dyslexic, there'd be nothing wrong with it. Tread lightly with your busted dyslexic
coping for this.
okay?
If he's your best friend, then leave it at that, and I understand, and let it be
think you're
unsaid.
dyslexic.
But when it comes down to it, either call him out, and there's nothing wrong with calling people out. I call all my friends out. I don't give a fuck. I really
you have
don't.
selective hearing, and it's like bad.
Yeah, anybody, I don't care. I don't care what they say. If they say something stupid, I'll call them out and be like, "Bro, stop bullshitting." Stop gaslighting.
Come on, bro, you're the biggest selective listener.
No, he has selective hearing. He's literally saying.
You literally, bro, it's on the recording.
He's literally saying I didn't agree with Juan.
It's on the recording.
Shut up a second.
It's on the recording.
I literally said whatever would meet to meet somebody's basic necessities.
And when I asked you a number, you said 25 to 30.
Yeah, it might be $30 an hour
I'm gonna
somewhere.
find it and clip it. Don't worry.
It might be $30 an hour somewhere. It might be 25. 30 would be even better, would it not, Meta? Would $30
That's not the argument. You said that it was 25 to 30, which was a 25 that one basically got you to say yes to already, and then you basically debunked yourself by claiming that you don't agree with 25-30.
Whatever it would be to meet the basic necessities.
Dude, stop obfuscating. You're literally trying to scapegoat the argument. You got caught. Just admit it.
You like the monologue and say yes or no, you got cooked.
You did.
It's not like you're...
You did it on your own. I didn't even try.
Is that your baiting strategy? Yes or no?
You did it on your own. You did it all on your own.
Is that your baiting strategy?
I didn't even have to try. You could have said $50 an hour, but you knew you didn't want to go that high. So you debunked yourself.
I ain't debunking myself, saying I agree with you, whatever the basic necessities are.
When I asked you what number is that, give me a number. You said the 25 that you didn't agree with.
If I just say I agree with the minimum wage, if it's 25, 30, 45, 50, 55, 60, I ain't debunking myself. What are you
literally are, because like if you go to 55, 60, then you're already
if it's the
that would
minimum
be
wage,
pre-debunking yourself again, because then your original argument about not agreeing with people taking vacations would be null and void, because you could take a vacation if you're making $50 an hour.
No, because
what do you mean?
No, but shut up a second. Because if it costs $60 to meet your basic necessities in California, they ain't allowing you to go on vacation.
They don't have to live in California.
No, but that's dumb. That's the minimum wage.
Why is the limitation in California? They can come to Florida. They can go to Texas. What do you mean?
It should be in California. It should be state by state then. It should be minimum wage state by state then.
But that's not what you advocated for. You never made that argument until now.
If I sound for the minimum wage, it don't matter what the number is.
Bro, why are you coping? You're coping. This is fucking ridiculous. You're trying to kind of create this obfuscated scenario where you can cover all ends. Like, it's already too late. You already basically stated originally. You already stated it. Look, everybody here on the panel can basically come and the recording, if you want to deny it, the recording's there, where you literally stated that you don't agree with the living wage, but you agree with the minimum wage. And then when we ask you,
no, he agrees with $25 an hour, guys. You guys,
and then he said he didn't, bro. Watch.
He said 25.
Don't make yourself look
25.
One, go to your recording before you vouch for him. Look at your own recording.
What I say, $25, $30
an hour, guys.
Like what? He said no. This is baiting strategy.
No, that's a lie. No, he's you.
This goes. I'm just trying to help
$25, $30 an hour. Yes or no?
You can take it however you want.
Go ahead.
This is like so stupid.
It is stupid because you literally are so afraid of being exposed.
No, because saying $25, $30 an hour.
How many times have you told Juan that $25, $30 an hour is too much? How many times? Quit.
I have. I changed my mind on that. I agree with him.
No, yeah. So you changed your mind on the second.
He says that when it works.
The last time we had this conversation, I agree with him. No, I'm saying $25, $30 an hour. Not debunking myself.
Here's what I'm calling out.
Convenient, Mr. Trump.
No, this is a weird debating strategy.
You asked him. He said yes. We agree.
This is so weird.
Yes.
Okay. What now? Go 2 minutes after he said that and see what he said, because I asked him when he was going into I don't agree with the living wage, and I'm like, okay, give us a number of what that living wage is, and then I didn't tell him to say this. He said it on his own. Oh, like $25, $30 an hour. So he literally debunked his own self because he said yes to you and then followed up with saying no on the same value.
No, it depends because it varies.
Oh, now there's variables.
It varies. There is variables, yeah.
Okay, that's called coping, bro.
Are you okay? Okay, Meta?
That's called coping.
Okay,
It's also called gaslighting. This is gaslighting,
I know you like him,
bro.
Kristen.
You know,
Dude, this is where you lose all credibility. This is why you always lose the
This is just your weird debating strategy. You like the monologue.
This isn't a
over
debate. This is you
yes
embarrassing yourself.
No, it's just a weird debate strategy.
This ain't even a debate. This is you literally dog walking yourself.
Made me dog walk myself.
I didn't even try. I just asked a question.
This is like saying what's the percent of illegal immigration? It's 5%. No, it's 6%. You debunk yourself. This is like the dumbest thing ever. Well, Meta overtalks. Yeah, but Meta likes to overtalk. When Meta never,
I can't hear you when you're talking over people, but I can hear Meta. Just so you know.
Meta never quits.
We're going to get the recording and we're going to get the stitching, okay? So then let's see how much more coping you're going to do, okay?
Meta never quits.
Dude,
every time he debates somebody, he overtalks. See,
honestly, this is fun for me, and I wish the best for you, bro. I just feel bad that you literally feel that these people are somehow lesser than you, and you feel that everybody can just put up their bootstraps and basically somehow be able to attain what you can attain. The reality is, I give you a lot of props to have a specialized skill to be able to do what you're able to do. But the fact that you're basically diminishing your own accomplishments by basically going and saying, well, anybody can do this, when in reality, the reason it's a specialized skill is because not everybody can do it to begin with, is in itself you trying to gaslight a lot of people because you're trying to have it both ways and you can't.
No, because the corporation allows anybody that wants to have this selected skill.
Yes, right? Corporations give the opportunity, but a lot of people cannot attain the skill.
And they have the ability to acquire it.
Are you an IT?
They have the ability. They have the ability to acquire it. They have the ability to acquire it.
Are you an IT?
This is what I said.
Are you an IT? No, I'm asking you. Are you an IT?
This is how he does it.
Are you an IT?
This is how he does it.
Are you an IT?
Then he goes, oh, no, I'm not an IT.
Okay, so if I were basically to get you like, well, anybody, if I were to use you, I'm going to steel man your argument. Well, I mean, you should come in IT because you'll be making $500,000. Don't you want that?
Yeah, if they offered a certain program, sure, I would go in IT.
Okay, so why don't you learn it right now? Why don't you get going, put up your bootstraps and basically learn IT?
Because they don't offer the program.
Oh, well, what do you mean? Find your own way. What do you mean they don't? What? Yeah, wait. Are you looking? Wait, are you looking for socialism? Wait, are you looking for socialism? I thought you said you had to put up your bootstraps and find your own way. What? You can't go on YouTube and learn yourself? What? Are you disabled? What's going on here? What?
That makes literally no sense because you can't.
I'm using your own arguments. I'm literally using your own thought process.
You're not even using the argument.
I'm literally using your own thought process. You just said they don't offer the program. It's like, what does that matter? Like, find your own way. Dude, look up right now how much an IT consultant can make. They can make over $300,000. You could do it, bro. You just admitted that you wanted that.
Cosmic's in IT.
You just admitted. No, he's not. But I'm not even going to go there.
He's not.
He was. Not anymore.
He says he is.
He was, and he admits it that he was, and he's retired from it. That's two different things.
And he never said he made $300,000 either.
Bro, you can make $300,000. I'm not talking about Cosmic. I'm talking about you can look this stuff up. See how you're coping nonstop?
No, you can't.
I thought you were the type of person that doesn't find. I thought you were the type of person that doesn't find excuses. I thought you were the non-excuse individual. I thought that you were all about putting up your bootstraps and basically making it happen.
You sure? But I'm saying that's
okay. Sure. So then, at the end of the day, I'm telling you that if you actually become a certified IT consultant, Cisco A+, MCSE certified, you can be making $300K plus. And if you actually learn C++ along with the fact of some coding language, and you basically go ahead and have that in your repertoire and get those certifications, you could be making even more. So what are you waiting for?
Because unless
what are you waiting for?
Unless I go to college and go for
why do you need to go to college? What? Why are you letting that stop you? You don't even. Dude, you can study yourself. You can be self-taught.
It's like really annoying.
You can be self-taught.
No, you can't be self-taught.
What are you going to let college stop you? What are you saying that the fact that you can't afford? Wait, are you admitting right now that the fact that you can't afford college literally dictates the fact that you can't actually do this field?
He has no self-restraint.
Are you literally dictating that because you can't afford college, you literally don't have the opportunity to basically make it in this field? Is that what you're saying?
If you want to talk to the wall, you can talk to the wall.
I'm just using your own arguments, and you can't keep up with it. No, it makes no
logical sense.
It is. You just admitted that you can't. You don't have the money to go to college. That you need to go to college.
This is like such a dumb argument.
You know why you call it dumb? Because you're melting down.
No, I'm not melting down. It's just
You
a dumb
literally,
argument.
this is a complete meltdown.
No,
you literally don't want to engage whatsoever.
Like you can't get a word in. What are you talking about?
I'm asking you directly.
I can't say get a word in. You keep talking.
You just said you needed to go to college. Isn't that what
you're literally talking to? You're literally talking to
You
yourself.
couldn't afford to go to college.
Give him a chance.
You're literally talking to
Give him a
yourself.
chance to finish.
He's literally talking to himself.
All right.
He's literally talking.
What was my last question?
Like I don't know. Literally
Exactly. He's not even paying attention, bro.
Yeah, because you're talking to yourself. You might like
because.
Like no impulse control. No, but like how can
my questions don't require soliloquy?
See, you don't have no impulse control. Look, you interrupted like 3 times.
You're just complaining. Seconds. You're not even answering the. You're just complaining.
Like I don't know. Juan has you up here because you never shut up.
You're just complaining.
Like everybody you debate, you just don't shut up.
Okay, let's go. Let me take it down. You to become a technician. Are you willing to basically study for a technician job that can get something that interests you?
No, because that is such a dumb
now you went from a yes to a no. Thank you. Thank you. So then you just admitted that you're not interested in moving up in life. Thank you.
Like I just said, you don't shut up.
Thank you. Thank you for admitting literally how life works.
My body went over here saying don't interrupt, and Meta interrupts like nonstop.
You answered the question. You said my point.
That's not what I said at all. I said a corporation ain't going to hire you unless you're certified through that corporation or have an associate's degree. They ain't going to take a self-taught individual that learned IT.
How do you know that?
Hold on, shut up. And call themselves an IT specialist.
How do you know this?
They have no certificate backing it up. Because nobody in my corporation does. I ask for requirements or certificate, some form of proof that you're educated in that field. You can't just say I'm self-taught.
Let's go down the list.
Let me finish. I might finish. Because they don't want to spend thousands of dollars, right?
Need their money.
Then
I thought you said
this ain't their money. Hiring you costs corporations thousands of dollars.
Why do you need corporations' money? Why can't you do it?
It ain't the money. It's not corporations' money. It's the hiring process. The process that they get you to hire you, to train you before you start the job costs the corporations thousands of dollars.
That's not what I'm asking, dude.
But this is what I'm saying, and they're not going to hire you. They're not going to hire you.
You're just filibustering, dude.
So
you're not engaging with what I'm asking. I'm just asking a simple question, dude. This is how you call people out. You've been doing this to others. I'm just literally steel manning your argument. You want to make $500,000, right? Anybody can do it, right?
This is
That's your argument the whole fucking night has been that anybody that wants to go ahead and basically pick up themselves and basically make a wage and make a livable wage and so forth, they can all do it. So now you are you have no, last time I checked, you don't have Alzheimer's, you don't have dyslexia, you are young, you can learn, you can basically do whatever you want where your heart's content, right?
Yes, I said I would do it.
Okay, great, wonderful. So then, IT consultant or IT tech with the certifications I mentioned, I'm not asking you, I'm telling you because this is my field, can make easily over $350K plus. Does that sound good to you?
Okay, what does that have to do with anything, man? I said they would do it if they had the opportunity to offer the program.
Okay, listen to what you just said. This is what I'm calling out. And I agree with you. This is the thing, I agree with you, but you yourself don't agree with yourself, is what I'm pointing out. You get it now? Do you get it? I'm steel manning you. I'm being you. I'm literally using your arguments against you.
No, because it still makes no sense.
No, this is how you sound. I'm literally just steel manning your thought process. You're basically like, your argument would be like to poor people,
that's never what I said.
Hey, well, you know what? You got those problems. That's not our problem. You need to work harder. I can make the same argument. You want to make $350K? Well, stop complaining and fucking put up your bootstraps and fucking go get the certifications.
You should, if you have an opportunity to do so, absolutely.
What do you mean opportunity? You just said that it's not based on opportunity. It's just based on laziness, that people are lazy and they don't want to work.
I never said they're not lazy. When I say they're lazy.
That was your original argument hours ago.
No, I never said they were lazy. I never said they were lazy. I never said they don't want to work.
We can go back to that recording and then we'll disclose you on that.
I hope to God you do.
Dude, you literally said that people don't want to work, implying that, meaning that you're claiming that they are not, that they basically just want to work and live off the government.
That's not what I said at all.
It's in the recording, dude.
Oh, I hope they play that back. Please play that back.
Yes,
Please.
that was your whole argument.
No,
earlier.
I never said that. I never
This
said
is when
that
Shell
once.
was on. You
No,
can ask
we're
Shell.
not
We
talking
can
about
even.
this.
Oh my god, bro! This is when
We're not
Shell
talking
was
about
on.
this. We were talking about spending. We wasn't
Bro,
talking about people being
you were
lazy.
talking about the middle class and the lower class
Spending.
and how they shouldn't overspend on luxury items and so forth. And then we're telling, who are
That's
you to
not-
basically tell these people to basically, like how to dictate how to spend. And then you're trying to basically say they don't need to be living
What's
up
it to
to
do with-
government programs. And it's like, bro,
No,
how
I
would
said
you
I
even
was
know
never
that?
talking. I said I was never talking about social programs. Y'all went off to the
This is your
curb
statements, though.
alleging social programs. That's what you and
You
the other
did.
lady-
You said
No, I
it,
did
dude.
not.
Even
No, I
Shell
did not.
called
No,
you out
brother.
on it. You
No,
were
I did
trying.
not.
You were
I said-
trying
no,
to
I said
scapegoat it, and then
No,
you
I said,
brought
Shell, I am not talking about families that are on social programs. I'm talking about families that are working, barely getting by, and wasting money. I never once said people are
wasting
lazy.
money. What does that mean?
I never
Break it
said
down now.
people. I said buying luxurious items. I never said people
What
don't
is
want to work
luxury
and are
items?
lazy.
Be
That's completely
specific.
false.
Be specific.
Non-essential goods that are
Specific.
Pacific. Is that what you said?
Yeah, specific. Yes, specific.
I would say buying a $70 T-shirt would be luxury.
Yeah, okay, $70
Buying the latest
T-shirt.
iPhone. Yeah.
Okay, so that is a luxury item. So what should they buy in reference to that?
I think they should buy a cheaper T-shirt. They should
What
be
is
wasting
a
thousands of
cheaper
dollars.
T-shirt? Let's go with it. What do you say a cheaper T-shirt would?
$20.
Okay, $20. So now, if you have to go to an interview to basically go ahead and show up for a job, let's look at $20 T-shirts. Okay.
Yeah, you can get
Just
those
one,
T-shirts for
just
$20.
one fucking example. So T-shirts. Do you go to work in a fucking T-shirt?
Yeah.
Congratulations. So not everybody has that luxury to go to work in a fucking T-shirt, in a white T-shirt.
Not
that
everybody's
is an
working an
under
office job.
T-shirt. Okay, True Classic, $60. I guess those are horrible, right?
Do you think people
Fucking
that are
non-name
making
brand.
$40,000 are making an
Fucking,
office
you want
job?
them to go on a Five Nights at Freddy's, character T-shirt. That's $19. That's on a discount. Okay, great. Let's go with that. Under Armour Men's Tech. Those are undershirts that are under for gym. So you expect people to go with gym fucking clothes?
Do you think only $20 T-shirts are gym clothes?
No, I'm looking at them right now. A Hollister's Men Classic Fit Crew T-shirt. Do you know what a T-shirt is?
Yes, I know what a T-shirt is, man.
Okay, do you go to work on a T-shirt?
I have, yes.
No, you don't.
I have, yes.
Most people don't.
Don't.
Come on, bro.
Most people, a lot of people do.
No, unless you're talking
A
about
lot of
literally
people do.
jobs like
Corporations
Walmart and
provide.
so forth, where you have to put like the vest
Or
on
a
and
lot
so
of
forth.
corporations
And then at that
provide.
point, they're only making freaking $10 an hour. But you're saying that you're not for those jobs. You want people to put up their bootstraps and get a real job.
Again, I never said I'm not for
Not
those
everybody
jobs.
works for corporations, dude.
Not again. I said I was against those jobs. And people that do physical labor typically do wear T-shirts because their clothes get destroyed. They go sit there and wear $70 T-shirts.
So you want
doing
people to be
construction.
basically hard labor workers.
They're not
okay,
going to
right.
do that.
So you want them to do
That's
construction
ridiculous.
then? That's what you're
No,
saying.
it's not. No, it's not.
So like,
I said
bro, like
people
a
are doing
social worker
industry.
makes like they're like a teacher, probably actually some of them less, and
Yeah.
like they can't wear T-shirts. They
Yes,
have
but
to
I'm not
dress
just
up
doing
just
this.
like
I'm
teachers.
not just doing this to teachers.
Okay, but they don't make
There's multiple
they
other
make
fields.
they make money, the same amount of money as some people in corporations. They don't make a lot. You don't get that because they pay a lot for their benefits. Like
They do.
maybe their gross looks like a lot, but like what they actually bring home, okay, and that's
Yeah,
what
they
you
do.
live on.
That's true. I think they should get a raise.
Bro,
That's true. But
I'm not
a lot of-
talking.
a lot
That's
of
not the
individuals-
argument.
A lot of
That's
individuals
not the
do.
argument.
A lot of individuals
Yeah,
don't
I
dress
know.
up for work.
He's just
Or-
coping
no, or
nonstop.
corporations.
Kristen, please get me the recording. I beg
Provide-
you, because like I will even cut it.
Hey, Kristen, if you don't
no,
make enough
apparently we'll-
money,
get
then
it.
you should just get another job.
Yeah,
No,
just go
'cause-
get a second job. Just
No,
stress
'cause
yourself
Mel-
That
out
sounds
after
great
that,
when
you know?
I'm a single mom that like doesn't
It's
have any
easy.
help.
Just ask
That's a good
Bro.
idea.
Just
No,
put up
no,
your
that's a good job.
bootstraps. Like somehow you just make it happen. Make it happen, Captain.
No, I don't know how
Have my
this,
kids be at home
I don't know
alone.
how this pivoted. Went back to this
Kristen,
conversation.
the same way he basically like can make through. Like he can basically, according to him. Oh, well, that job for $350. Well, hold on. I have to get a degree. Well, yeah, we'll get the damn degree. Oh, well, I have to go to college and I don't have the money for that. I'm like, oh, well,
I didn't say they have the money for it. Again, you put words in my mouth.
You said that earlier. You said
No, I
that I
did
have
not.
to go to college. I don't have the money for that.
I did not say that.
So you do have the money for it. So then why don't you go
That's
to
not,
college
again,
and get the
you
degree?
let the words in people's mouth to try to make
So
a
then,
point.
if you do have the money
It's
for it,
crazy.
then why don't you go and get the degree and basically start
Because
making 300 plus?
Because one, I'm not going to go to college for another 2 years. That's stupid.
Wait,
And
why?
second,
Why is it stupid? Why is it?
because I don't feel like
2
quitting.
years is
Wait,
not that
you use
long.
the words perfect. What word?
Because I don't feel like
you
quitting
don't
college,
feel
my job,
like, why,
and going
I
back
thought
to
you
school.
said that basically you're all about putting your bootstraps up. So now, why are feelings relevant?
Well, I
at
got
this
to put
point?
I put my bootstraps on. Because I make plenty of money. Why would I go back to college?
Oh, so now you feel you make plenty of money. So,
No, why would I
okay,
go-
so now
No, I
you
would do it,
feel
but I
that you've
don't
made it.
have
You
necessity to.
so you feel you've made it.
I live comfortable. I mean, I don't have to go back to college. So why
Okay,
would
so
I?
then at
I
the
don't
end of
have
the
to.
day, so what if other people
That's dumb.
basically
That's all I
live a
think.
lifestyle where they feel they're comfortable and they've made it? Do you have a problem with that?
No, if they're happy, fine.
Okay, so then why are you trying to basically go off on certain people that at the end of the day, all they need is a helping hand to get to that stage?
I didn't say people that were happy. I said people that are complaining about their current situation.
They
Again, I never
complain
said people
because,
that are happy.
dude, if
Suck
somebody,
it up, everybody. Don't complain.
I said people that do complain. Again, they ain't including everybody.
Complaining to who? Who are they complaining
They're
to?
complaining about things being expensive, barely getting by.
but they
blah, blah,
are.
blah.
To who?
Hold on, but I'm saying
70% of
people do that.
Americans are complaining about that right
Again,
now.
if people do that and sit there and waste money, then they have no right to complain.
70% of Americans complain about the cost of items, bro.
Why do you care if they complain? How is their complaining affecting your life?
I just think it's hypocritical.
It's hypocritical.
Oh, get over it.
It is hypocritical.
People are hypocritical all the time. Just let it go.
Yeah, like what is up with this? Like you trying to dictate to others,
It
like
ain't me
they should do
dictating.
this, and that. When at the end of the day,
It ain't me dictating.
why do you care?
I have no control.
You got to
over
go to
I have
him
no
to
control.
ask.
I have no
Yeah, man, you're
authority.
the arbiter on this.
I have no authority over what these individuals do with their money.
But you're acting with authority.
No, I'm not. I'm
You
just saying
are.
what they
You're
should
making
do.
statements of authority.
That's what they should do. I think they should
That's
do.
a statement of authority. Congratulations.
If they don't
You
want to,
finally-
if they don't want to, they don't have to. I don't care.
You
But
do
they just
because
said- No, I
you
don't.
do care. You do care.
I'm not
because
the one
you're
that keeps
talking-
bringing up-
You
no,
do
I'm not the
care
one that
because
keeps
this
bringing
was
this up.
this was the foundational precipice of
I
what
brought this
you
up once, and
argue.
you brought this up like 3 times already.
You're the one, dude.
circulating back
I
this
walked in,
conversation.
and this is what the topic was about.
No, this is not what the topic was about. This topic was literally about a livable wage versus a minimum wage. It was not about this
You're
stupid
the one that
conversation.
said on
you keep
your
bringing
own
up.
words. I didn't put these words in
You
your mouth.
brought
You're
the
the one that
minimum
said.
wage in.
I know, but I did not bring this stupid argument.
I'm talking
back up.
about
Meta likes
earlier
to bring
with
it up.
Shell, bro. When I walked in,
I didn't even
your
bring it up
whole
then.
argument was, I don't think people
I
in the
didn't even
middle
bring it
class
up
and the
then.
lower class
Bill-
basically should buy luxury
Bill
items.
brought this conversation up, talking about the car, and it circulated back into the conversation. I never brought it back up.
This was
This
your
is the conversation-
original
I never-
argument.
this
Why are
was
you even running
original
away from your
conversation.
original argument?
This was the original conversation from Monday.
Why are you?
right?
Are you saying you
I'm not
never
the one
said
that keeps
this?
bringing-
Wait. Are you
I
saying
did.
you never said
I just
this?
I just said this was the conversation from Monday that keeps getting circulated.
So
and
okay,
keeps
so
getting
you
brought
never.
back
So
up.
you did say this.
Say what?
So you did. This is your statement.
No, we did talk about this. Yes.
Holy shit, bro! How the mental
Yes.
gymnastics? What
No,
the
we did
fuck?
talk about this. Yes. Yes, 2 days ago. I don't know.
Look,
if you
why
brought
did
up.
you do that whole fucking roundabout circle just to finally
No,
get
yeah,
to a
we
yes?
did talk about this 2 days ago.
So
and
it's
I'm saying,
your
why we keep bringing
argument,
this back?
right? And we're just calling out your argument.
Yes, but half the stuff you alleged, I said, I didn't even say.
You did. You just said yes.
No, some stuff you said I said, but not everything you quoted. I said no.
Oh my god, what a cope.
Dude, you
No,
got
it's
to
not.
work on your communication. You're gonna have to really work a little bit more on communication, especially if you
no,
want to
words
be
in
in
my
a
mouth.
relationship with a woman, because
do
you
it all
got to
in.
let her talk and you got to listen. And you don't. And Matt, you like to talk too. No,
Oh no,
we all
no!
like
You can
to
call me
talk.
out. Yo, call me out, please.
But come on, bro.
Yes.
You're going to have to adapt to other people too. The world doesn't have to adapt to you and what come on, bro thinks life is. You also have to adapt to
No, sure,
life.
you don't have to- you
It's
don't have
not
to
all
give an
about you.
Sure, if you want to waste your money, go out to eat every day, stay in the current situation you're in, whatever.
This
But
is
I-
the
but I don't
hypocrisy.
care. No, but
This
I
is
don't
a
wanna hear
hypocrisy.
people complain at the same hand that they're in a crappy situation.
Bro, the problem I have
annoying.
is you're hypocritical. You are part of a union.
You're
The
a
union
busybody
literally is
sticking
the
your
most
nose in other
hypocritical
people's
statement you've ever
business.
made.
I just said I don't care.
If you didn't care, the origin of the argument wouldn't even have existed.
Well, so you can argue that, sure.
So then you do care by admission. Fuck, another school.
Oh, it's Jen.
Shit.
Hello, thank you for having me up, guys.
It's the British woman.
Hi, Jen.
How you doing,
the
Jen?
British woman,
God,
thank you.
bro.
Go ahead, Jen.
I was
Have
like,
fun with
you're the
Columbo.
British
In
woman.
your head, man.
Yeah.
Gosh.
I just want to ask about the address that he made today. What was that about? Did he say anything like what we should know in the UK?
Everything with
Only
the
that
line.
our prescriptions are going to go down by, wait for it. I've got it right here. Hold on 1 second. We're going to be getting money back for our prescriptions instead of paying for them. 300, 400, even 500%, he said. So we're going to be getting paid to take our prescriptions, in the words of Donald Trump, that is.
So that's the only reason why I've joined. Obviously, you guys know that I'm a midwife in the UK, I work for the NHS. So how is he going to do that? Is he going to bill you and then you have to pay it back? Is he going to pay
No,
you
he's
back?
full of shit. There's no way that's ever going to be able to happen.
I think he's going to bully countries.
He's not going to be able to give us 500% discounts, because that would mean we'd get
That would mean that we would get paid.
Or it would mean he would make all these other countries pay a higher cost on medication.
You're not
I
getting
don't join you live like that.
obviously.
Sorry, can I just say thank you for having me up again, America? And can I just say thank you to the whole panel as well? I just think that what I saw him say today, I would like to ask how he's going to do that. How?
Make,
How do I get
foreign
500%? I'm
countries-
interested too.
Make foreign countries pay a higher cost on medications we ship to other countries. Because they say we ain't going to pay but X, Y, and Z amount of money for certain medications. And you could force these you could, or you could cut them off, essentially.
Come on, bro. Can I ask you, how in the hell are we going to be paying 400%, 500%, and even 600%? Because I wrote it down here, 600% less on our prescriptions. How is that possible when we know that going over 100 would mean we pay zero?
No,
So if
they
he's
pay us.
gonna make us pay 500 less, that would mean we would be getting paid to take the medications.
Yes.
Do you not
I
understand
agree on that
that?
part. I agree on that part, yes. But I'm talking about like 20%, 30%.
So it was hyperbole. You admit it.
Yes, it was.
Thank you. So he lied.
So he lied.
Yes, he lied on that portion.
Thank you. So he's a liar.
But I think he could reduce the cost and make other countries.
Why do you always
Reducing the cost is one thing, come on, bro. But
Yeah,
telling
but
the American people that
reducing
they're
the
going to be
cost,
paying
yeah.
500% less than what they're paying for their current prescriptions is bullshit, and it's a lie, and it's atrocity. And that's the president of the United States lying to the American people. And you are trying to explain what he meant?
Oh,
give me a break. You must be exhausted.
Look, can I just say to the panel and to
Which I would
the
agree with.
host, I'm from the UK and I know that our country is a shit show. I will say that our country, NHS, politicians, it is an absolute shit show. I don't want you all to think that I'm going to sit here and say that what's going on here is amazing, because it's not. I don't think that I would ever say that. But I don't want to think that some American president can say that they're going to cut these bills by 7, 8, whatever, 100%, whatever percent he said. I think that that's going to be acceptable. When I was asked how is he going to cut these by 700% or 500%? How?
Yeah, he said 400, 500, and 600. That was
Okay,
his
sorry,
exact-
I apologize. But how is
No,
he
no,
going
I'm
to do
just
that?
making. I want to make
Jen,
sure
I
everyone
think
heard that.
I think that's the $1 million question. You're asking the $1 million question that he
Okay,
doesn't give an
okay.
answer to.
So say as my little sister has got as an inhaler in the UK, and she pays £8.90 for a prescription, and in America it is what, $300-$400?
Yeah, that's about right. Yeah.
Okay, so is he going to cut that in half, or is he going to cut that by how much? Is he going to cut an inhaler by?
We don't know because he doesn't tell us the truth. We don't
Exactly.
We don't know what his real plan is. We don't know how he's going to tackle this, because when, like, after the event, they question and they just basically say the talking point that he's just going to reduce prices. But I guess he has some magic wand like Harry Potter. We don't know. Like, that's the problem.
Right, because if it was 100%,
that would mean it would be zero cost. But beyond 100% means that the consumer who has prescriptions would be receiving money to take the prescriptions.
Yep.
It was a nonstop lie fest today.
That's the only reason why I wanted to join from a healthcare professional. I think that sometimes that we think that healthcare is free. Healthcare is not free. In the UK, it is not free. We pay for the NHS out of our wages every month. It's low, but we all pay for it.
How much is it?
Yeah, it's universal. We pay for it. It's not free.
How much
but
is
what
it?
I don't agree with is the fact that people extortionate money from basic things like inhalers, and then I've just seen Donald Trump saying he's going to cut it by whatever percentage he says. At the end of the day, just put universal healthcare in place. It would help so much better.
Preaching to the choir on that one.
It really would.
Yeah.
Because that low percent that you pay out of your wages would pay for healthcare. It's not that difficult.
She is living proof of concept, bro. I don't know what else. Like, you're just coping if you don't understand this is already implemented, different country, and she's telling you how it works.
Like y'all say all the time, we need different countries, right? But
listen, I'm not saying the UK is perfect, by the way, because it's not. I'm not going to sit here and say that it's perfect. There's a massive waiting list, but I'm a midwife. I've been a midwife for 12 years, and I don't know, I don't want to speak for the ladies on the panel, but if you come to me in the UK and have a baby, we will not charge you.
But just like y'all agree with that, but y'all won't agree with their immigration laws that they're passing recently, getting stricter in immigration. Y'all won't agree with that, but y'all pick and choose what y'all want. Because y'all pick and choose what you want to buy.
Why are you coping and pivoting to immigration?
No, because I'm making a point.
Why are you the one that says that like you hate pivoting and you're pivoting?
Are you gonna let me finish?
I don't get the point. I don't get the point.
Let me finish.
You're pivoting.
Because every time somebody makes a point about a different country,
you're pivoting.
You're going to a point. Hold on a second. No, I'm making a point.
Why do you pivot to immigration?
Are you going to let me finish, for God's sake?
We're in healthcare. Stick with healthcare.
1 second. I'm making a point here.
But by pivoting, that's what I'm calling out.
Y'all say other countries are implementing universal healthcare, like the UK and a lot of Europe. But that's the only thing y'all focus on what other countries are doing.
No, we don't really focus on that.
Whether
because
or not,
the UK is failing.
1 second, Jen.
We don't focus on that at all.
I'm saying Americans focus on this. But they sit there and say, oh, Europe's doing this. They're doing universal healthcare. But you don't focus on anything else they're doing, like strictly immigration. Reducing immigration emphasis.
Stop coping, bro.
It's not coping. Y'all pick and choose.
So we have to choose one or the other.
Y'all pick and choose what other countries do.
We're talking about healthcare. We can address immigration.
No, because we're not those countries. We're not those countries.
This is what you do. Why don't you address healthcare so we can have a productive conversation in healthcare?
We're talking about healthcare.
No. You're not interested. You're not interested in a productive, constructive conversation.
Even talking about our
you're
healthcare.
Interested in literally getting a gotcha, and we're not interested in that. Listen to her. If you have questions about the healthcare situation,
that's not our healthcare system.
And maybe you might want to go ahead and ask, well, what about this based on healthcare?
It's not our healthcare system.
But why, dude? But why do you don't bring up immigration? Stick with one thing.
Because you want to make a point of the UK's immigration system and try to say, oh, that's what we need here, and that's how they operate, and we need to operate.
We're not. Let's get to immigration later. Wow, dude, you really are coping.
I've not spoken about that.
No, but you said we need universal.
Tell her about her country.
No, I don't know much about the country, but I know they're having immigration.
You've always told me about my job.
I know they're having immigration problems.
Yeah,
immigration. I know that.
Let Ray speak real quick.
Yeah. I want to hear about healthcare. I'm interested.
Hi, Ray.
Hello. How are you? I'm back. I was here earlier. I don't understand why.
Hey, welcome back.
I don't understand why allowing Trump to grift on our medications is helping the country, where now we have to go to him to get medications that I need for life. It doesn't seem like putting him in. I forgot
about that part.
It seems like all he's requesting is that the pharmaceutical lobbies go ahead and start paying him directly rather than paying our congressmen off to back them on laws. Now they're going to just start grifting him directly to make sure their medications get passed through the approved list. That's all we've done. We haven't changed anything. Why don't we let the government, the Medicare, Medicaid system just negotiate as a government entity, a group purchase, non-profit on medications?
Because Trump wants to be the middleman.
Exactly. He wants to grab money out the middle.
That's the problem.
He wants to grift. I would never go to have him decide, him and his Kennedy friend decide what I'm allowed to get and what's going to get paid for, because I don't trust either one of them. Trump has already bankrupted too many businesses by ripping them off. Why would I trust him to decide what prescription is best for me to be able to purchase under my Medicare plan? Doesn't make sense.
I agree. I want to let Jen talk about like the healthcare. Like she doesn't, it's rare we get people that actually like can give proof of concept, real life experience, and things like that are interesting to hear, to me personally.
Yeah, honestly, thank you. And I feel like I don't want to say that America is bad or that the UK is amazing. I just want to make that very clear, because the UK is failing right now. I want to make that very clear. So I don't want to sit here and be like, what we're doing is correct, because we've got massive waiting lists. But I think that what we have got in place is that medical healthcare is not given to the rich and declined from the poor. Yeah. So I think that so I work full time as a midwife. I pay 7% out of my wage to national health insurance, which means that if I want to go and have cancer treatment when I'm older, or if I want to go and have a baby, or if I need an inhaler, it's already paid for. And even if I don't work, my sister, my friend, my dad, somebody else, my neighbour, has already paid for it because it's taken out of your wage.
Did you say 7%?
Yes.
That's kind of high, ain't it?
Oh my God.
But that would cost me like $10,000. That's kind of high.
Bro, for universal healthcare, it ain't kind of high. And considering that the average
it's not
American
that it's
pays...
kind of high. It's just that... Okay, so it is high maybe to you, but as somebody, so I'm a midwife, and I know that American ladies get charged $25,000 to have a baby. So what I pay over my lifetime of working is nothing to me. It's nothing. It's a very small amount, because say if my child needs an inhaler, say if I need, I don't know, contraception, it is already paid for. Because everybody else has paid for it. That is what universal healthcare is.
And it's negotiated to where it's like the profiteering aspect of it is basically desensitized.
Well, and if you have private insurance, do you opt out of that?
No, it's affordable.
Yeah.
Well, it's not necessarily affordable if you're paying $10,000 a year in insurance. But if you pay private health insurance, are you opted out of paying the 7%?
No. I think the thing is that is... private health insurance is completely different. This is national. So if you work, you haven't got a choice. You've got to pay it.
So it don't matter if I have private insurance, I still have to pay the 7%.
You will pay the 7%, and then you will pay. Well, I pay 7%. It depends on how much you earn. So if you wanted private health insurance, you would pay that and then pay for private on top.
Well, I make about $120,000. How much would I pay hypothetically?
I'm not too sure. You have to work that out.
Well, okay, but just say 7%, that would be like almost $10,000. That's not cheap for me. That's very expensive.
Well, can I interject?
I know it sounds expensive, but what it is that, but do you know what? Cancer treatment is expensive. And having a baby is expensive. If you break your leg and you're not ambulance, that's expensive. If you pay $10,000 in a year and you break your leg, would you not rather have that in place, that you don't have to have a bill afterwards?
Yeah, but I could get really good private health insurance for $800 a month.
Yeah, but a lot of people can't.
Wait, watch this. Jen, hold on. Watch this.
Sorry, I apologize.
No, you're good. I promise. He just said something. You said $800. You said $800 a month?
It could be $800. Yeah, but go ahead.
It's like $800, right? For private health insurance?
I said it could be.
No, $800, right?
It could be, yeah.
Yeah, okay. What's 7% of 100K?
7% of 100K. That's 120K, but 7% of 100K is 7,000.
Okay, so 120K. What's
120K would be 8,400.
Okay, take 8,400 divided by 12.
It's roughly like 7, 8. Might be a little less. Might be 6.
Make this shit up.
It's around 600.
Bro, you just debunked yourself yet again. What the?
That's about $600.
The fact is, it's not about money. It's the fact that if you're poorly, you deserve to have healthcare. I don't care whether you're poor or rich. Everybody deserves healthcare. And the rich and the poor in the UK pay towards it because that's what universal means. I pay 7% out of my wage because that's what I earn, and that's taken out of my wages. But if somebody else earns less than me or more than me, they pay more or less.
Sounds sucky to me.
Bro, 8,400 divided by 12.
It's around. I'm giving an estimate. I'm not gonna be exact. I mean, I can be exact. It's an estimate. What's the difference, man, between estimate and exact?
It's $700 even. So it's even $100 less than your estimated applying for private insurance that you just admitted was actually a good deal.
No, I did not say it was a good deal.
You can't make this up.
When did I say $700 a month's a good deal? I never said $700 a month.
I'm sorry. I don't want to say
$800 is expensive, not cheap.
Obviously, it doesn't work.
That's like a good health insurance for $800.
But the fact is, if you break your leg in the UK, if you have a baby in the UK, if you have cancer treatment in the UK, you won't get a bill for it because somebody else has already paid for it.
Correct.
You have already paid for somebody else.
Basically the same cost.
If I lose my job tomorrow,
you don't know what you're talking about.
If I lose my job tomorrow, I will still get cancer treatment.
You don't know what you're talking about. What are your deductibles? Sorry, Jen.
My deductible's $2,000.
Go ahead, Jen. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Deductible's $2,000.
No, the fact is it's still paid for. You don't get a bill. You won't get a bill.
And she's 100% right, and I'm going to debunk this.
No, it's
hold on.
I'm going to debunk you on this, bro, because
it's not that expensive.
Hold on, Meta.
What is your
Juan
deductible?
Wants me to let you guys.
I just said $2,000.
Juan wants me to let you guys know that he's shutting down in 5 minutes.
Oh, okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Can I get in before that's over with?
All right,
I just have one comment, and I'd like to put it to all the guys up there. Here's the problem I have is I'm a senior citizen with one leg blind and take a lot of medications to stay alive. Yeah. One more major event, I might lose my left leg to go along with my right leg that I'm losing. But the problem is this dumb 20% that we pay in America that was calculated to make sure certain people can be excluded from being able to afford health care is making me 30 days from when I get my final diagnosis. As soon as I get it, I'm 30 days away from not being able to afford the cure or the fix.
Oh, damn. Like on the extended subsidies on the $20 billion that they didn't want to...
I'm on Social Security and Medicare.
Oh,
so that 20% that they're charging just to make sure my people can afford senior citizen health care means that if I get one, that 20% is stupid. Every other country in the world that does universal health care has found a way to get around it, and they're still doing fine. Why is it in this country I have to decide whether I'm going to eat or pay the 20%? It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I just want to point out, and I got to get going. I mean, we got 2 minutes. So 30 seconds, Kristen, that's it, and I'm done. Come on, bro. What is your deductible on your insurance?
I said 2,000 like 10 times.
Okay, what is a deductible? When you get in an accident, what do you have to basically pay?
A deductible is what you pay down before you get cared for, essentially.
Yeah, before your actual insurance actually starts covering. So her insurance is only 7%, and like Jen claimed, anything that happens, you don't got no deductible, you ain't got shit. You just pay your $700, your 7%, but to be clear, 7% of your salary.
Yes, I know.
Okay, and Jen, am I guessing correctly that it's based on net income?
Yeah, it's based on wages. So someone who earns less than me might pay 3%, 2%, 4%.
Yeah, I'm telling you, oh my God, it's like the best fucking plan ever because, dude, you literally you're just obfuscating, you're just kissing Donald Trump's ass because literally, you're literally, yes, it does. It has everything to do with him because literally, you are literally covering his ass. This is literally 100%, 10 times better to basically pay $700 a month, and anything that happens, you have no deductible to worry about. You have no negotiations with the doctors to worry about. You didn't got to worry about shit. But the moment you have to even use your health insurance whatsoever for anything, you still have to pay your deductible before it even begins to work.
I'd rather for paying my deductible than pay 7%.
So, okay, so if you're paying about, let's say like on an insurance, let's say you have a $2,000 deductible. How much are you paying per month?
It's like $450.
Okay, so add $2,000 to the year divided by 12.
250, it would be 2,500.
Okay, no. 2,000 divided by 12, bro.
Oh, 2,000 divided by 12. It's like
2,000 divided by 10.
80, it's like 100 and 2,000 divided by 10 is 200.
Right. So say
it's not about the money. It's the fact that everybody in the family and the past generations and the generations after you have already paid for it. That is the point of Universal. It's already paid for.
No, 100%, Jen. I agree. I'm just showing him that. Even,
I know,
like,
I agree, but I think that sometimes when people when you want to put money into it, cancer treatment is a lot more affordable than having basic inhalers. But people get sick, and I don't think that we should judge people on wealth if they are going to be treated or not.
Judging people. It's not judging people. It's
basically it's judging people.
It's not judging people.
How much money
it's
people
basically
have.
it's more expensive than private health insurance cost, and it would be more expensive.
It wouldn't be more expensive. You just proved that it wasn't.
No, it would not, because I pay. Hold on, let me finish. I would pay $500 more a year.
I don't care what you pay.
No, wait.
You still deserve to be treated.
Wait.
Yes,
don't lie. You just said your insurance costs.
Let me finish. Yes, let me finish. I'm getting there.
No. Hold on. I want to make sure I'm hearing you.
I am getting there. I said that. Yes, I'm paying $450 a month for insurance.
Okay, add $180 to that.
Okay, but hold on a second. Add
$180 to that.
No, it would be $250 more. She said,
but you might not pay anything.
Hold on a second.
You might not pay zero, and you'll still get treated without a bill in the UK.
No, Jen, you're right. I'm just making this is an American thing that I'm putting him on point.
Sorry, I do
we said it'd be about
apologize.
$700 versus my salary would be about $700. Hold on. That is $250 additional more. $500 additional more annually than what I pay now for my insurance.
How much do you pay for your insurance monthly, bro?
Huh?
How much do you? $450, and then the $2,000. And then $2,000 deductible would be $180 divided by 12. So then, hold on.
I would still be paying
$450
more.
plus $100. That's $550 plus $80 is what?
I didn't hear what you said. What?
$450 plus $180. Just work with me for a second.
$450 plus $180 is $630.
$630, and her insurance is $700. Her insurance is $700. If you make if you make a salary of $120,000, right, which is a pretty high salary, only like less than 20% of the population makes that. Let's say that's your salary. If 7% of it went to health insurance and you divide it by 12, that's $8,400 divided by 12. You come to the conclusion of $700. Now we just put your health insurance. You're paying $450 a month, but you have a $2,000 deductible. So the $2,000 deductible divided by 12 comes to $180 a month. $450 plus the $180 is $450, $550, and then $80 above that is $630. The difference between your health insurance, and her health insurance is literally $70, and that doesn't even take into account.
What is that annually?
Once you actually, that doesn't take into account that doesn't take into account the fact that your insurance literally has co-insurance, deductible, not the deductible, but what I'm saying, it's either you have to pay a percentage co-insurance because it's only 40% covered, and then you have to pay the rest because there's your deductible, and then there's the allotted amount that you have to pay before the insurance covers everything.
Yeah, but that's essentially nothing. That's essentially very low proportion. That's like $100.
No, it's not, dude. I'll tell you my insurance. I have a zero deductible, but I have to pay the co-insurance and so forth, and it meets up to $2,500. Once I hit $2,500, then the insurance will cover the majority of it.
Well, it depends what insurance plan you got. Sounds like
I know that, but in your insurance, you say you have $2,000 deductible. The deductible is separate from the actual amount that basically you have to get to before the insurance covers 100% of anything.
I got a question. I paid in for over 50 years out of my check. without even being able to be calling myself a senior to be able to collect anything. And now you want to cut back on what I paid for, the guarantee that was given to me, so that you can live a better life. That's
I think
crazy.
Medicare and
I
Medicaid
already
is a
paid
scam.
into
Like,
that
come, bro,
program.
like you've lost all credibility
It's
in
a
every
scam.
aspect. Even with your own numbers, you've lost the battle, bro. You're at best, you're saving $70, and at worst, you're
A month.
spending well over $1,000 after your co-insurance. If you have to end up at a hospital, you have to pay a percentage of that. Dude, I guarantee you, if you show me a breakdown of your insurance, I will call you out and it's going to expose you. Leading to the fact that Jen, what she's saying, it's only a simple 7%. And for you to say that it's more expensive her insurance than yours is asinine, bro.
100% is more expensive.
It's asinine. You're lying. You're just lying.
The 100% more expensive.
But you're lying. It's not. Hers is cheaper.
Because you're correlating if I have to go to the hospital every year on an annually basis.
Even if you don't, at very best, you pay
Well,
$450. If you never touch a hospital in your life, what's the point of health insurance? If you have perfect health, might as well cancel it.
Because people typically don't go to the hospital, Meta, unless they have some physical.
Jesus Christ! Since when has healthcare been selfish? Stop being so
I
selfish.
do go to checkups.
That is what universal healthcare is. I'm sorry to get annoyed. But
Or
stop being so
anything
selfish
about
about
them.
money. At the end of the day, do you not deserve healthcare? Because I do. I deserve healthcare.
This is simple, guys.
I'm
The
so
government
sick.
never.
Do you know what? I've been a midwife for 12 years, and the fact that healthcare
I see it,
seems
Juan.
to
I see
be
it coming
for
in.
the elite is
What a one-time.
disgusting. And I think
He's
that
going to stay for 20
some
more minutes.
reason, it's only the elite that can access healthcare, and it's pissing me right off.
The issue is here. If we can just look at other countries, what they do with their tourists, right? When tourists are covered under universal healthcare,
They're over here too.
already covered. They're always covered, no matter what happens.
No matter what happens.
Well, that's what they're over here too.
No matter what happens, if you want to come and have a baby, you can have a baby. If you break your leg, it's covered. If you have cancer, it's covered. If you have leukemia, it's covered. If you have a brain tumor, it's covered. There is no restriction on healthcare in the UK because it's already been paid for from everybody else.
Exactly.
It's about being not selfish about what do I need. It's about what other
It's
people
like
need.
human rights, right? If you want the right to live, I'm gonna need some type of coverage. If I can't afford that coverage, then I'm alive, right? It's just simple. It's just
if you can't afford it, sucks to be you. Bye.
Most
good luck. But if you can't work because
The last time I went to hospital was when I was 11 because I broke my leg. I've not been to hospital since, but I still pay 7% out of my wage because in the future I might need to have a baby or I might need to have cancer treatment or my grandma might need to have cancer treatment. We pay universal because we pay for each other out of our wages. And if you're not working, you still get the same treatment. If I am unemployed, I can still go to hospital with a broken leg and get treated, or have a baby and still get treated because it's already paid for. Because it's universal. We're not selfish.
The British accent, I like the British accent, but the way she says "baby," I like it. I just like the accent. Don't take no offense, Jim. Don't take no offense, Jim. I just like the British accent.
That's why we're deporting
the world has figured this out, but America.
But this is a strict, diverse of opinion between Americans. Half the country supports it, essentially half the country don't. But if you want that, Zim or Kristen or my body or Meta or Ray, advocate it on your local state basis. I don't believe the government.
Hey, Massachusetts takes care of their people. We're
the
good over
government
here.
don't operate any social medical programs, whether it's Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security. They don't operate none of these programs good. None of them operated good at all. Right, Social Security is essentially failing. Medicare, Medicaid, just like Ray said.
So you're a recipient of Medicare and Medicaid as well as Social Security, right? You receive those benefits?
Social Security, I probably never see. I don't benefit from none of them. I don't benefit from Medicare.
No, because
Medicaid,
you're
Social
too
Security.
young. But
No,
you know, they've been trying to sell us the lie that we aren't going to have Social Security and Medicare since I was a teenager.
There's so many. Hold on.
Probably
There's
won't.
so many people. There's so many people who rely on SSI.
Social Security age keeps going up and up.
That's an issue.
Yeah, thank you for reporting the undocumented immigrants that pay into Social Security.
You just make people want to live, don't you? Come on, bro. I mean, if you're not rich, you're pretty much like.
No, I don't think the government should be over these programs.
Dude, at the end of the day, like,
So who should be a private fucking corporation? That's stupid.
No, I think when it comes to retirement, you should have something like another section of like 401k, and you can just put
No
it in
shit, Sherlock. You can't live off of Social Security.
No, it's a failure.
It's supposed to be the ultimate group purchase nonprofit organization, and you want to turn it over to for-profit. Well, we got to pay some guy a couple of $1 million a year just to sit in an office when we can pay our government to negotiate group purchase nonprofit.
But how's that been working with Social Security, Ray, when they keep borrowing from the program over and over and over again and increasing the annual retirement age? Same thing with
He
like
was
Medicare,
in the middle of a
Medicare.
sentence, and he hasn't really talked much.
Yo, I gotta ask, how much are you getting paid to cope and literally like
I'm not
obfuscate
coping. I
data?
never like Social Security.
Yeah, like no. What I'm saying in general, like for example, like your own insurance is more expensive, and then you're coping about your own insurance.
It's not more expensive, but
It literally is, like mathematically. Like
No,
you're trying to defy the
basically
laws
off
of
the
math.
annual- You're basically doing that. If I
Well,
use
then
interest
just
for every
leave your
outcome.
fucking union. Then just leave your union.
Oh, would leave my union. I'm looking to go to the South.
Like, you're the
Carolina.
biggest hypocrite. Like you're against government assistance, and yet you're literally taking an under a
No, I said
union,
when it
which
comes
is
to-
assistance.
I said when it comes to social programs.
Stop.
the government said-
You're nitpicking whatever selectively aligns with your
That's
narrative.
literally what I said.
But you're just literally a hypocrite.
The world
bro.
according to bro.
Hey, can I get in on this? Can I get in on this?
As a lifelong Republican, I believe in certain social programs to get everybody educated, trained to move our next generation into the ultimate free market system. But you got to get them there. And then when the folks to get through, there is no longer a gold watch and a pension. It's you got to fend for yourself. So that 50 years of payment that I make, I have to depend on that they're going to honor their oath and give me my coverage because I paid for it for 50 years without being able to take out a dime. What did they do with my money? And they were supposed to invest it and protect it for me. It's a non-profit government, but they want to turn everything over into profit. And I can't live in a for-profit everything at this point in my life. I can't go out and get another job.
Can I
Henry,
just
go ahead.
I will say this, and I feel bad for. Can I just address the whole panel, if that's okay? Because from a medical professional background, what we saw with Oxy in America, we saw that in the UK, and that was for profit. And I think that's all we need to look at. When massive pharmaceutical companies want to profit from something like Oxy, that is what happens. And I think that sometimes we need to make sure that we don't profit from medical health care because that's what happens with Oxy. Because with Oxy in America, this is what we are taught right now. There was no need for Oxy. Oxy is an opiate.
Wait. I don't know if you can say that. I just thought of that.
What's Oxy? What is that?
No, she can say Oxy. No, she can say Oxy.
Well, that's what we say is it's Oxy.
She can't say.
Can I get in on this?
Oxycontin. Right.
Okay.
She can
Yeah,
say
but what we
Oxy.
saw was in the UK, they were profiting from that. They were profiting from it for no reason. And I think that profiting from people's pain and profiting for it from a healthcare point of view is a disgrace. And that's what we saw in the UK. We saw that years ago with the pandemic of you guys in America with the Oxy problem. We've seen that.
All right. Can I ask a question here? I just joined. I wasn't listening. Why is it that LGBT is not allowed as a topic?
It's just a controversial topic. You know, like yelling back and forth. Those are like controversial
people
personal
are friends.
problems.
People are friends here. Not everybody agrees on the topic. It's just not a good idea to discuss it. Okay,
Right.
it's cause problems.
So it doesn't have anything. Okay. I mean, but it doesn't have anything to do with it being like the Achilles heel of the Democrat Party. No.
No, that's why the problem
No.
was half the country.
It literally is the host. It's the host's choice. Honestly, he decide
Okay.
that.
It has nothing to do with the party being burdened by non-binaries. Okay. All right. Well,
He is Republican, so he's not
Are you
even
fucking
Democrat.
stupid, Henry? Or what do you, Henry? Every live I see you in, you talk about trans people. Like, actually,
That's so
are
sad.
you like,
That's the only topic you can talk about.
do you need help? Do you have like a trans addiction? Like, what is this?
no, I mean, I
static.
have a problem with men, dressing up as women and
then go talk to
That's boring. Oh god, we got better things to do.
Yeah, go
like-
talk to someone else
Yeah,
about
go
it.
to another
We-
line.
my pronouns are they.
Go take your pronouns elsewhere.
Henry.
I'm a they them.
Have a great day.
He just came up to cause problems.
Yeah, he wants to stick to identity politics while we're talking about actual politics. Yeah, so fucking cry about it. Anyways,
can I say something?
Can I just apologize?
Yeah,
Wait a minute.
everybody.
Juan,
Everybody.
excuse me. Wait a minute, everybody. Juan wants to say something.
The host wants to
His pronouns were he would deport it. Thank you guys. Thank you, Christian.
Sorry, can I apologize? I got very emotional then, and I do apologize.
No, please. That was passion.
I know, but like my bedside manner went right out the window, so I do apologize.
You're good.
But Americans see it on a very different perspective, Jen.
I know that we live in different countries, but I just think that the way that I spoke then, I will apologize for that. So I do apologize.
No, you didn't do nothing. You got
That was mild in comparison to
that was
a lot
nothing.
of us.
No, you ain't got to apologize, Jen. But I just don't trust the government. I don't want the government to have monopoly over insurance.
Dude, they're literally like creating more power, and they're becoming more government. Like they're actually going out and stopping people. What are you talking about? Like,
no, I don't want the government to have full control of the insurance corporation, dictate who gets covered and who not gets covered.
dude, actually,
They don't.
What about
No,
what
I
about like when it comes to police officers? What about like all those amenities? Like, you want them to be privatized?
No, but they're generally state
But you
ran.
can't wait. So then you just contradicted yourself.
No, they're generally state ran. States control local laws and enforce law.
But when it comes to the funding itself,
So wait, are you for like discriminating against like people who are like disabled or
No, I don't think you discriminate.
or so then why would you advocate for like private companies to take over?
I'm going to say they should be able to discriminate. That's not in favor of
They
the
will.
government.
I'm sorry, just because you don't want that to happen doesn't mean they're not going to do it.
correct.
No, they might, but I'm not for the
There's
government.
not no might. They will.
They will.
It's a capitalistic like tactic.
They're a
like it's just
corporation.
it's part of
What do you think
nature.
they're doing?
No, they might. Sure.
No, they will.
No.
Okay, say they will. But still, I'm
It's
not in
good
favor
for
of the
profit
government.
margins.
over it.
Yeah.
Okay, but regardless, I'm still not in the government.
Brown
in favor of
versus
it.
Board of Education was invented for a reason. DEI was invented for a reason. The whole civil rights movement was invented for a reason. These states do discriminate if you give them the choice.
Like,
yes, but if you want certain legislation like Medicare for All, advocate that in your own state, like Massachusetts did. Pass it in your local, and if it succeeds, it succeeds, and it might succeed greatly. Like Massachusetts, they love it, right? But it might also fail, like say in Georgia. You have
Just
to
because a maybe
experiment. You have to
can happen?
experiment. No, you have to experiment. You can't just do it on a federal level and hope
No,
for the
you don't.
best.
Can I ask quite an intrusive
You are
question?
experimenting.
And this is quite intrusive, and nobody needs to reply. But say if you look at your wage slip, yes, so you get a wage slip when you get paid every month.
Yes.
Yes. So you have taxes out of your wage slip.
Yes.
Okay, so in the UK, my taxes are national health insurance, council tax, TV license. That's it.
What's TV
So
license?
I know where my money is going to that gets paid out of my wages. Is that the same in America?
Yes, you have 401k, you have Social Security, you have state tax, federal tax.
it's a lot more complicated. What she's saying is she knows exactly where
Exactly
the money's
where
going
my
to
money's
and what
going to.
programs. We really don't. We just get told that it's going towards this, but then basically the government goes out and basically claims that they're allocating it, but in reality, they're allocating
So
it right.
Meta, with what you just said then, can you tell me what those taxes are and where they go to?
It's just
Well,
state, federal.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
No, it's just state and federal. That's all they really tell
It's
you.
state, yeah.
What-
Like in the general aspect, that's what I mean. It's state and federal, but as far as federal, like when we pay, we don't really
No,
get
on
a
your wage
breakdown.
slip,
as to-
Meta, on your wage slip, where is your money going to?
Well, it tells
It
you
just
to a
says-
degree. It tells you Social
it just
Security,
tells you
tells you
state-
401k, tells you all that
No,
stuff.
it doesn't. It doesn't tell you Social
It doesn't
Security.
tell- yeah,
tells
that's what
you-
It does.
No, on mine it doesn't. It just tells me federal and state.
It only breaks down like Social Security, 401k, but 401k is just your own savings in itself. That you
I know,
can
but I'm saying it
basically-
breaks down those factors as well.
Yeah, but when it comes to federal, it doesn't really break down other than Social Security. Like as far as federal, it's just federal tax. But in reality, there's
No, I
not
agree.
really a breakdown. Like this amount of the federal tax, these $3
agree
go
with
to
that.
this, these $5 go to. It doesn't do that.
No, I agree with
Yeah,
that.
there should be a breakdown. There should be a breakdown of where your money is going to.
But they don't do that because the corruption basically would be no go, because then people would actually pay attention to the paycheck and go, wait a minute. Why the hell is like out of like the $400?
This in the UK, when I pay council tax goes towards police, fire, council as in roads.
Yep.
Anybody
Yeah,
that
that's
looks
our
after the
property
council.
tax.
And then when I
But
pay national health insurance, that
property
goes towards healthcare. When I pay towards TV license, that goes towards BBC. We know exactly where our money's going to in our wages. And you guys, do you guys not get that?
Not really. And to your point, wait, Jen, one thing I want to ask. This is a question I want to ask. Jen, when it comes to do you have to pay property tax apart from that, like separate from your wages, like on your properties, you pay property tax?
Oh yeah, of course, property tax is if you own a property, but I don't. I rent it, so I don't pay property tax.
Okay.
How much is the overall tax in the UK? Let's say property tax, sales tax, income tax.
What does a property
City
tax look like? Yeah, for example, it's just based on the obviously value of the property, right? But then
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, obviously it would be based on the property of. Well, it would be based on value of the property tax. But the thing is that with owning a property, they tax you regarding of the value of the property. They don't overcharge. They tax you on the property value.
So,
Yeah, but
but what
what's like the
percentage would it be?
percentage?
Like 5-10%?
Oh, I've got no idea because I rent,
okay, that's
so I
fine.
don't know.
I can look it up.
Yeah, but here's the problem. If we elect people and send them into Congress, particularly the House, because we want them to do specific things, and the House and the President sign the laws to give us what we elected them to do, and then we got one guy at the top that says he can say, no, you're not going to do that, even though it's signed in the law. He can spend the money where he wants to spend on ballrooms and doing barcade.
Right, that's my point. Out of my wages, I pay council tax towards fire, police, roads. I pay national health insurance towards healthcare.
But you pay
I also
that.
pay, so I know where my tax is going to, and I think because I rent, obviously I don't pay property tax.
Wait, that your
But I
property
know
tax don't
exactly
cover
where my
that?
money's going to. Whereas in America, you guys don't seem to know where your money is going when you pay tax.
We
Well, your
just
property
see
tax
where
don't
it
go to
goes,
like roads and fire department. What's your property
No,
tax
we-
go to?
I don't pay property tax. I rent.
She
Well, I mean-
can't tell us. You keep
Well, I mean the
asking her.
country's property tax though.
She doesn't know. She's an old property.
No, but even if you don't own property, you know what property tax covers.
Well, the thing is, you guys are missing one crucial thing. Her wages also include things that we have to depend on property tax to cover.
Right.
I know, but
I
you
don't
pay
pay
an additional
property
percentage of property tax.
I don't own the property.
I know, but you're
No,
paying
no,
an
no, no. For
essential
us,
tax.
it's different here. Because for us, our property taxes pay for like schooling and toll.
If we didn't have property
roads
tax, we
and-
wouldn't be able to pay schools. We wouldn't be able to fund schooling. We wouldn't be like it's all
Well, that's
dependent
what
on
our
property
council
tax.
tax is.
It all depends on what your neighborhood can afford to pay in property tax. If you're living in a city where everybody's a renter and nobody's really paying a lot of property tax, then your schools get crap and your roads never get paved.
100%.
All that kind of stuff.
But that is the most
Why
evil
we need
tax.
the federal government to level that playing field so that we can go get good schools and our kids can become engineers and scientists too.
Yeah, but that's the most evil tax, Ray. Your property can essentially get repossessed if you don't pay a tax that you already paid off. Your house that you already paid off. That's the most evil tax. the
Dude,
government
she's
ever-
actually making your point, which is that her wages include these taxes. It's not even dependent on
No, but
property tax.
she has to still pay property tax though.
I
So what is her
Oh my
property
God,
tax?
you're not getting it, bro. You're mixing it.
No, I get what
I
you're saying.
pay rent,
But
but I don't pay
what I'm
property tax.
asking,
She
I know you
hold on,
don't-
come on, bro. She doesn't have to pay property tax to even have that included. So
I know-
what she's
I know
already
that.
paying is already going to that.
By the way,
that, but
my
that's why I was
council
asking.
pay for the schooling in my area.
Exactly.
It's got
So
nothing to
what-
do with property tax.
That's why
My
I was
council pay for my
asking.
schooling.
That's why I
in the
was
area.
asking, why do they have property tax for if they already
It's
include
just
that in their
extra
income
tax.
tax?
Yeah,
It's
it's
just
just like an
extra
extra.
income.
But it's not
stupid.
dependent on that.
Because they
How's that
own the
stupid?
building.
That's
They
stupid.
own the building. They have to pay property taxes. They own the building.
Because
My
that's an
landlord pays for
unnecessary.
property
Can I
tax.
speak?
That's an unnecessary additional tax.
It's really not.
It is.
No, it's not.
Speak.
It's necessary because they're the ones that have to pay for me to still have a roof and have a boiler, and that's
After
what
Jen-
property tax is for.
After
Can I
Jen is
speak?
gone,
Yeah, go for it, everyone.
So in America, where these big corporations
Hold on real quick. Juan's trying
Okay,
to.
give
hold
him
on.
a second. The host wants to say something. Sorry.
Hold on, the host
It's
is trying
quickly.
to.
Look it up. It's quickly, guys. It's quickly. Council tax. They have a council tax and they have a stamp duty land tax. Council tax is annual local government tax used to fund public service like waste collection, street lighting. Is primary responsibility of the person occupying the property, the owner, occupant, or tenant. The amount is based on the property value. They also have a stamp duty and tax, a one-off tax paid to the buyer when purchasing property in England and Northern Ireland that covers a certain threshold in Scotland and Wales. They also have a couple of main tax, income tax, heritage tax, annual tax. But there is
That
no.
goes, son.
They have, yeah, but there is no single annual property tax based on current market value like the United States.
But that gum, that's like 7 taxes just then. Almost gave me a heart attack.
everything is covered, so she don't have to worry about not being able to afford anything, right?
They still have,
That's what we're.
they
It
still have
is.
to produce
You have
basic
the
necessities.
not a lot.
government tax, income tax.
It's not a lot.
It is a lot.
I got to
It's
drop.
not.
Drop me, and I always love your
No,
lives.
Ray, go ahead. Ray, go ahead.
And I gotta go.
You have a good one, Ray.
You were saying, brother.
I'm on the East Coast. Drop me so I don't drop myself.
You have a good one, Ray.
Bye,
Oh, he's
Ray.
tired. Yeah, I
Love
get that
you
way.
guys.
Okay,
Love
fair
all
enough.
you guys.
Good night, Ray.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Okay,
Juan
I
mentioned all
gotta
those
go to bed,
taxes.
so-
I almost had a heart attack.
See,
Juan, would you? Are you
it's
okay
not
for those
good.
types of? Juan, are you okay with those types of tax?
Tax erase, that's theft. I want income tax, eliminate, that's theft. I want inheritance tax, remote, that's theft.
Okay.
I will absolutely support a sales tax, is what I want. A BAT. Ask her. She has a BAT over
Yeah,
there.
but the reason, Juan, but look at their metrics in England or in the UK. The way they're doing it is, it benefits everybody, right? Not just sales tax. Sales tax alone can't cover.
No,
what
but
they
Jen,
need.
how's y'all's economy? Ain't y'all's economy's crashing right now? Ain't y'all like struggling financially?
No, they're not.
No, the economy. I heard
That's
the
Russia.
protests.
Oh, absolutely.
I heard the protests too.
Our government is a mess right now. Of course it is.
Yeah,
It's a mess.
compared to
Oh, okay.
Russia?
He was right. Okay, never mind.
Yeah,
Compared to
the
Russia,
economy's no, the
I
economy's
don't think they're.
crap.
I think they're.
So what do you mean all those
going
tax
hurt.
Republicans in? They're not living
Bro,
better.
They
The fact is,
definitely
we
are.
are living better. The fact that we pay for basic health insurance, I think that is the wrong leg that we have got to stand on. Because yes, the UK is a mess. Yes, maybe the cost of living crisis is a nightmare. But if I go to hospital tomorrow with a broken leg or a baby in my belly, I will not get a bill at the end of the day. That's the only
like
leg that we
universal-
can stand on. So yes, the UK is a
Should we-
mess.
Yes, well, they're probably doing better financially.
Do you like universal health care? It says you have universal health care in the UK. Do you like it?
Yeah, well, I work for the NHS. That's my job.
And
She works in the universal program, yeah.
Okay.
But yes,
It
they
works,
looking
okay.
better financially.
Yeah, Juan, I'm just gonna break this down, okay? So basically, she pays 7% for healthcare. You know, everybody. It's a 7%.
That's because of how much I earn. It might be less for somebody else.
Well, right, but it's based on
Lower the
7%.
income,
So if
lower
their
percentage.
wages, if their net income is less, obviously it's less. It's just 7% of whatever wage income. So
We should do that in America.
well, hold on. You want to know what Come On Bros, like response or rebuttal to that was?
7% flat. And
Yeah,
it covers
7% flat,
everything?
yes.
No deductible. No
It depends on your
deductible?
basic.
Wait, no deductible.
Does it cover?
Watch
No
this.
deductible?
I want to ask
Does it
you.
cover? Wait. Does it cover cancer
Everything,
treatment
everything,
and
everything.
Yes, it covers everything. It's universal.
Everything.
Oh,
It's
wow,
universal.
wow, I love that. I love
Okay,
that.
wait. Juan, what do you think Come On Bro rebutted with when he heard that?
I don't know.
He said, "Oh, that's too expensive." And then watch this. And then I asked him, "How much do you pay for health insurance?" He goes, "He pays $450." And I'm like, "What's your deductible?" His deductible's $2,000. So then once you hit your deductible, because you have to hit your deductible before the insurance even starts covering anything. You know this, right? That doesn't even account once you actually hit your deductible, what the co-insurance and things of that nature are.
Because $2,000 here in America, it's like one trip.
We
And
don't
it's
pay
over there.
anything towards our tax bracket unless it's more than enough.
Well, it depends
If we earn less, we don't pay anything.
Yep.
Well, it depends if you go for a checkup. A checkup, you ain't gonna.
We need this. We need this.
Wait, but your friend doesn't agree with you,
Fucking
Juan.
need this.
Juan, come on, bro, says no because his insurance is cheaper.
But what if you can't pay for
It's not
insurance?
true. It's not even cheaper. Watch,
No, it
I
is
did
cheaper.
the math. $450, right? And then you take the $2,000 deductible. You take 2,000 divided by 12, you get $180. So when you take $450 plus $180, you get $630. And for somebody that makes $120,000, I want to be clear. For someone that makes $120,000, the actual 7% of that is $8,400, which when you divide it by 12, that's $700. He's only the difference is only $70.
We get it down to 5.
That's $500 more a year.
No, $70 difference, bro.
I said a yearly. It's $500 difference. I said that from the beginning.
From the
$500
month,
difference.
out of oh my god, by the month, bro, it's only $70.
Oh, no,
and,
that's on an
and
yearly-
that's not
annual
even,
basis.
dude. And that's taken into account that you only use the insurance exactly at the deductible of $2,000, and they'll go above that, which that never happens.
But it depends how often you use your insurance.
You use it once. One hospital visit is already $6,300.
But wait, could we get it down to 5%? And that would be even
Yeah,
better.
$6,300. Universal
Dude,
health care will come
for an
$8,400.
average American, for the average American right now, the average salary, individual salary is $54,000. I already did the math. The 7%, you basically are only paying $304 or $394, somewhere around there. That's it.
And we could, and it could probably can reach 5 with the population that we have. I'm not sure whose is bigger. Maybe
Theirs is
UK,
like theirs is like the size of New York. Their population.
UK?
Yeah, it's like 30-something million people. They ain't a big population.
I swear they're bigger, no?
No, the UK is like the size of West Virginia or something like that. It ain't that big.
No, it's not.
It's not big. I know it's correlation
bigger,
for a small
way bigger.
state. It's not as
Hey
big.
guys. Hey guys. So here's what it tells me. A flat 7% tax will likely not generate enough revenue to cover the estimated cost of universal system. One proposal for a national plan suggested 7.5% employer paid premium plus a 4% household income based premium. And even though that's what it says to cover.
I
this
know what it's
completely,
saying, but one, it's basing it on the overinflated fucking prices that we have here.
And there's 69 million people in the UK.
No,
by the way.
How much? So how much to cover this? I'm gonna ask Google.
Like you said, 95 million. The way to get the proper calculation is you would
it's
have
the
to
size
look
of
at the
Oregon
pricing in
or
medicine
Idaho.
that's pre-negotiated
I feel like
globally.
69.
That is way less. Like for example, a medicine here that's $400. It's only like $40 there.
I didn't know it was that big. I didn't know it had that big of a population, but it's the size of Idaho or Oregon.
Wow,
it's not that
that's
big
a lot
of a
of
state.
money.
I feel
So it says
it
we
doesn't
spend-
surprise me, bro.
This is no wood. Listen to me. The U.S. spent. United States spent around.
No, but Oregon,
Idaho
ain't big.
Wait. The U.S. spent approximately $4.9 trillion on health in 2023, representing about 18% of GDP. If you were project universal health care would be between 30 and 40 trillion.
You're
in 10
100%
years.
right. We're not arguing that. You're right on all accounts, but you're leaving something out of the equation. The prices that they are paying, you can't do U.S. pricing on healthcare and then say it doesn't work for them, because for them their medicine costs are a fraction of what they are here. An actual injury or a hospital visit, it's a fraction of what it is here. Like if you break your leg, it's a fraction of what they charge here.
Because the cost to have those materials like anesthesia and everything is so much lower than it is here.
But you
That's why
also
it's a
have to
lot
come into
cheaper.
perspective, though. You also come to the perspective more people go to the hospital. No, I'm saying you would also have to come to the correlation that people would come to the hospital a lot more often.
Wrong. If they're healthier, they don't come. Ask her. Ask Jen.
No, a lot of people would.
Ask Jen.
You don't think Americans would go more often if they're
Jen,
sicker?
please, if you're here, this is a question for Jen, not even for me. Ask Jen.
No, but they would.
Ask Jen.
Sorry, of course I'm still here.
Jen, do
Jen,
people go
so
to the
if-
hospital a lot in the UK?
because
Do
it's
people
free
go
for
to
the
hospital a
immune
lot?
system.
Of course, everyone goes to hospital a lot. Of course they do.
Wait, let me clarify because no. There's no. Let me clarify. People go to doctors a lot, but
Do people go to hospital a lot? Of course they do.
Yeah, of course. People go and basically get healthcare. My question is, hold on. Here's my question. Here's the question. When we say hospitals here in America,
she went to the hospital.
Yeah, no. When we say hospitals here in America,
Well, they said people
what
want
we
increase.
mean is emergency services, like
No,
on
that's not what I meant.
emergency. Do people are people there?
That's not what I meant.
Hold on, bro. Are people there incredibly so unhealthy that basically they have high blood sugar, insulin levels, where they actually possibly have to be brought to the hospital?
Don't, because in the UK we don't have all these numbers now. That America does.
That's not what I meant at all.
That's what I meant.
Well, that's what I meant at all.
That's why I'm asking the question.
Hold on, Jen, about the UK versus America. I don't want to be here for that because the UK isn't great and America isn't great. The UK is failing. America is failing. I don't want to be this sort of thing. I don't want. Sorry, as a midwife in the UK, I've worked for the NHS for 12 years. It is not great. I don't want to sit here and argue that America isn't great either because your private healthcare is probably amazing. The NHS is probably amazing. I do not want to sit here and be like, you guys are better than us or we're better than you. I don't want to do that by any means.
We're not saying that. What we're trying to figure out is what would be a better compromise for that would better everyone in the States rather than just keeping it the way it is, because a lot of people are struggling.
Well, personally, that my stance is, as a woman, I know that some people don't agree with this, but I've spoken to women in America, they get charged $25,000 to have a baby. And for me, that's strange as a midwife. So
well, you can get
that's
assistance for that in America too, though.
That is the only
programs
stance that I have, that nobody should be charged to give birth. That's the only stance
But we
that
have
I will follow.
programs that are
But you're
essentially
against
free.
them. What the fuck?
We do have programs.
But you're
in place.
against them.
No, I didn't say I was against them. When did I say I was
Oh my
against
god,
them?
I can't.
Hold on.
You always move the goalposts like at
No,
every day.
I never even brought up our medical system at all.
You're never consistent on anything.
No, you just like to put words in my mouth.
You're not into programs. You think people are living and leeching off the government, and now at the end of the day,
I
now
never
I'm
said
for
that.
programs.
I never said. When did I ever say
mind.
people is leeching off the government?
You literally said that the middle class and people that are low class shouldn't be depending on the government leeching
I
off the
did never
government,
say
bro.
that. When did I ever say that?
Oh my god!
I never said they've been leeching off the
Bro,
government.
if you
I said
can't,
there should
if
be
you don't
more.
have one single
I
stand that you can
said there should be
literally stand
more
behind,
requirements.
and you're gonna play chicken shit like
I
literally
said
like
there be.
Donald
You
Trump
just like
does,
to
then
put
you
words.
can't-
I think
nobody
you
can
make
ever
stuff
have
up
a
in your head.
discussion with you.
I think you make stuff.
Come on, even I.
Hold on, Jim. One second.
Hold on.
No,
You
I think you
argue
make
this all the
no, one
time.
second.
You
No, one
see
second.
people rely on social programs.
No, I do
all the
not.
fucking
I
time.
said there should be more
Yes, you
restrictions.
do.
Hold on, Sam. Let me finish. I said there should be more restrictions on it and a time frame how long people can be on the program. I never once said.
Then he's been doing that all night. He's
No, I
been
never.
saying
No,
things
no.
that
He likes to put.
that
No,
are
hold
off
on.
Like people
He's
that
let
are
me-
so
are you gonna let
inconsistent
me
and
finish?
dishonest is fucking.
Are you gonna let me finish?
Wait, come on, bro. I've debated
Hold
you
on,
so
Sam.
many
Hold on,
times.
Sam. Let me finish. Let me finish. Let me finish. Let me
No.
finish. I never once said that. Just like Matt just sit there and said, I think people are lazy and don't want to work. Again, I never said that. I said we need more requirements of how long people can be on social programs. They shouldn't be able to be on social programs.
What
for up
do
to
you
20
think you're
years.
implying? What do you think you're implying when
That's
you say
not
that?
the laziness.
What do you think you're implying when you say, well, the middle class and the lower class shouldn't be complaining so much, and if anything, they should be not depending on the government, and instead they should basically get their bootstrap. What do you think the implication
Doesn't
of your
mean
whole
they're-
statement is?
That doesn't mean they're living on the government. They could just be on food
Oh
stamps.
my
Doesn't mean they're
God. What do
essentially
you
living
think
off
the
the government.
implication of the statement is?
That's subjective. Go ahead, Sam.
No, the reality is it's quite literally implied that you're suggesting that
No.
they have to rely on this aid, right? Otherwise,
No.
they wouldn't. No.
You don't
Then
even
what do you mean?
No, because they could, no, because they
Then
still could be,
elaborate.
no, because
Then
they still could be,
elaborate. Go
they
ahead.
still could be working and be on social programs. Could they not? It doesn't mean they're solely relying on these social.
Now you're
programs.
making our arguments that we've been making towards you. What
No,
the
I haven't
fuck?
even
Are
been
you
talking. I
mental?
haven't been arguing these social programs. Y'all the ones that have been bringing up these social
I
programs.
said your words, bro.
I'm
No, I didn't even bring up these social
You're
programs.
gaslighting. Jesus.
I'm not
You
gaslighting.
better keep it straight, man.
Come
No,
on,
y'all
bro.
just
I
like to
know
bring
your
this up,
arguments on this.
like,
There's no way you're
repeatedly.
gonna switch it up now.
Zam likes to bring this up like every 5 minutes.
He's been doing
Come on,
it
bro.
all
Weird.
damn
Come on, bro.
night.
Are you a liberal now? Jesus.
No, I'm not liberal.
There you are. What's that views that you're having?
This guy is like, it's like
No,
a
I'm a
pseudo
libertarian,
fucking liberal slash like wants to cut sometimes, but don't.
Neoconservative slash
No,
griper
conservatives don't
slash-
essentially have nothing against social programs.
He just has no backbone. He doesn't know
Well,
what to
you're like-
stand up for.
No, conservatives
You're
have nothing
playing-
against social programs. Like then
You're playing skip rope over here, fucking.
Like, dude,
every if
You just
jump
want
is
to make it
different.
harder for them to
No,
get,
yeah, nobody
right?
has
Like,
nothing against
you just
social
want it to
programs.
be
That's very
harder.
conservative.
You just
No,
want it to
trigger
make, you
restrictions.
just want to make it harder for them to get. Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, I see Jen has her hand up. Go ahead, Jen.
Oh, sorry.
If you're here, I see you in the comments.
Like my question, Jen, is: are people there because they have access to universal health care? Do they more often just go to their primary doctor to get preventative services, or do they go more to emergency services because, quote unquote, they are sicker more often?
That's
really the
redundant.
question.
That's redundant.
So what
Oh my
we do
God.
is that they have
That's
access
redundant.
to the health class insurance. Well, if you want to call it insurance, or if you want to go to your doctor straight away, that is preventative, if that makes sense. So they don't have to
they're
go
more
to A&E afterwards.
they go more preventative, and therefore they
Yes.
don't end up in hospitals less.
No,
They end up in hospitals less likely.
because they fix the situation before it gets worse.
Thank you. It's fucking common sense.
I'm sorry to say it. I'm
No,
sorry
depends-
to be like that blunt, but we fix it before it gets worse.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
no,
the whole
exactly.
point. So then less hospital visits.
That's exactly it. Like, and Common Bro is like, actually, if you're healthy, you can just sleep it off. Pretty much. Like, you're fine.
Like
You
what the
don't have to-
like, bro? This is why,
Sleeping on
come
what?
on, bro. Like, I'm sorry, but you want to obfuscate the problem, and you don't want to get specific because you don't want to have anything to have to back up. You always want to be hybrid. You want to have this hybrid argument where like you can basically just obfuscate and change your stance at moment's notice when you think that you're somehow losing. You just can't stand behind anything.
No, he's literally a Lego.
Yeah, chewing a Lego.
You
Like,
can't
he
stand
changed
behind
positions
bro.
all
No.
of a sudden. Like,
No, I'm
Common Bro,
talking
we've debated this like 10 different times over and over.
No, argument
I've
was
never
that
heard
people-
you argue.
Like you literally tried to
Argument was that
laugh
some
when he
people
said
do,
people go to
which
hospitals,
is
and then
like-
you didn't want clarification because you know it debunks your whole argument.
No, because I think it's redundant. More of the.
It's not. It wasn't. She just answered
Hold on.
it.
No, hold on.
People,
More people are
fix
going
the
for
problem so they don't end
preventative.
up in hospitals.
If more people are going for preventative, if I can say it.
Correct. They go to their
hospital, a big
doctor
emergency-
because they have the
What's that
ability to
thing?
go to the doctor. They end up
That
less in
is going
hospitals,
to
which is more costly.
Yes, but that's going to increase the cost of Medicare services.
No, it doesn't because they're
Yes, it
not
will.
paying the prices we're paying, bro.
What you have to
because
come to the conclusion is the pharmaceutical industry going to reduce the cost of medications if we went to a universal system. That don't
Correct. That's
necessarily
part
mean-
of the whole process.
It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to decrease.
If you remove the concept or you remove the incentive to profiteer out of it, then yes, then all of a sudden,
They might not
if
do
the
that.
profits are not there, then they're going to have to literally work with the American people in order to make it more affordable. Because once you pressure it and create a single payer health system, and you're at that stage, then all of a sudden now you really need to get the actual cost of these procedures and medicine down because we need to work within the budget so it doesn't blow up our budget in how should I say, in a, oh my God, the word is escaping me. It's late at night. Like in a make-believe way. I don't know. I forget the damn word I'm trying to use. Like, like how you artificial. Thank you. In an artificial way. That's what I meant to say. Like, because we have what we call all these prices for healthcare are all artificially raised. That's not really what it costs. Because if you go to Colombia, you go to Brazil, you go anywhere, you
France,
can get a
literally
full
anywhere.
panel blood with no insurance for a quarter, like a tenth of the cost that it costs here without insurance.
Yeah, and that's also the reason why Costco I hear. Just common, bro. It's not just common sense. It's like kind of it correlates to what is the issue here, which is like pharma profiting off of very ill people, right?
Yes, that's why the one problem, like when Juan brings up the statistic, he is correct, but the actual calculation that AI is doing is it's looking at what the prices have been stipulated here, the overinflated artificial price. And based on that price, universal healthcare will not work. That part is correct. But the whole point is when we put universal healthcare, the whole point is to address this artificial price hike that shouldn't ever exist. And we need to come to a globalized pricing structure that matches what other countries are paying.
And that AI doesn't take into account. That's why we get a false positive of it won't work. I don't know how difficult this is. This is not hard. Anybody have a hard time like understanding like universal healthcare? Like this is crazy to me.
I'm like trying to dumb it down.
But Jim, what's the general revenue of the UK? Because they pay 18% of their income tax on.
I can't answer that question. I don't know.
What does? I'm asking.
I would have no idea.
know that.
Because that would come to the conclusion: how much does universal healthcare cost in the UK? If they're spending 18% of the overall budget,
it's not just
what I would say is that I would say I don't care what it costs. I know that I am covered. I think that is my response to whatever anything costs. I know that I am covered. And I think that is a safety net that we should all have the privilege to, whether you are black, white, green, grey, man or woman or child, we should all have the privilege to be safe. And I know that I am safe.
That's priceless in a lot of ways too.
That's why, come on, bro. When they take taxes, it's not just off of their
it's
wages.
about a safety net, and the fact is
No,
that
I
in the
know that,
Western
but I'm saying
world,
overall revenue.
it's embarrassing in the Western world that we are privatizing healthcare for the rich and making sure that the poor don't access it. The only thing that I will say right now is in the UK, which is a shit show, I am not worried if I cannot go to hospital. That's why I'm not worried. That's why I don't know how much it would cost me. All I know is that I am safe and that I am covered because I've already paid for it. My mum's already paid for it. That's what universal healthcare is. It's about a safety net.
That's the whole point of like a buy-in, pretty much. It's a buy-in system.
Exactly. You don't need to be worried about maybe not ringing an ambulance.
Yeah, and that's the biggest issue.
Can you imagine the stress of having to think if you're going to ring an ambulance or not? Because it might cost you something.
Yeah, we live that every day here in the States.
That is my point. My point is that I don't have to think about that.
And that's the issue with Trump, because he removed it in the buy-in system, and now it's optional. Yeah. It's an optional thing to do, so that it drops the.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be optional. It should be taken out of your wages.
Okay, so it's 1.1 to 1.2 trillion that they get in revenue. So 18% of that would be.
Yeah, but where does it go then? Where does it go?
18% would be roughly $200 billion.
Are you paying anything towards your healthcare forcefully of your wages? Forcefully, you have to pay for it.
Yeah, but I'm just saying if it's the proportion of, like, say,
no,
a quarter of our population.
No, but you have to pay for national health care out of your wages.
Yes, you would, yes.
So where is it going to then?
It would be going to your health insurance coverage.
So why would you get a bill afterwards if you're already paid
That's not what I was saying. I was saying y'all spend roughly 18% of your general revenue on universal health care.
It doesn't matter. I won't get a bill afterwards whether I work or not.
So what I'm saying, the argument was from one is that it's different in the UK than it is in America.
But there's
why is it different? Are you not part of the Western world? Do you not have the same technology, the same medical advances that we do?
Yeah, their wages are different, yes, but
it ain't wages, it's overall income, the country's income.
As a midwife, can I just say, as a midwife, I do not know why ladies in America are being charged $25,000 because it does not cost anywhere near that to have a baby.
But I mean, America cannot afford to pay 18%.
Well, where's 18%
Does America pay now for their health care?
Because
do you know what? Stop being so selfish. Just be universal. Pay out the wages.
We spend more money than we obtain.
Ridiculous.
We explained this like three different.
I know you said we get Medicare and Medicare and subsidized by universal health care.
We can't afford it because the prices are artificial. Like Meta said, the prices on everything that the UK
has. I know, but based on
unreachable.
What the UK spends, Zim. What the UK spends, they still spend 18% of their
I don't spend it. I don't spend that. I don't spend it.
No, not an individual.
It doesn't come down to me to spend it. I don't care what my government spend. I don't care about what they spend. What I pay is out of my wage, and that is already paid for my healthcare. So if I need an inhaler, if my daughter needs an inhaler, if my sister needs an inhaler, if I need to have pregnancy, if my grandma needs cancer treatment, it's already paid for. I don't care what my government spend. I've already paid for it. Like my sister has, like my grandma has, like my granddad has, like my dad has. It's universal. It's already paid for. How simple is that, guys? I don't get it. Stop being selfish. It's so selfish.
You gotta look at if your country can afford it. Right?
We can't afford it.
Because
We can't afford it.
Don't you pay 45% of your income just to get you health care?
I feel like I'm sorry, I feel like people leave me ideas for a while.
Jen, in UK, I think you have to pay between 40 to 45% of your income, right?
7% I pay.
7%, dude.
No, overall.
Overall.